It is indeed. From Pillars of Eternity, I mean. Get ready though. We're going live, and it's gonna be loud because you know I am. Also because I'm speaking very quietly. So bringing the volume up a little bit so I don't just blow out your ears. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. It's Pillars of Eternity's time. I put on my sleepers. It's not very cold. Actually, this week is pretty hot. I think today was 18 degrees Celsius, so that was pretty hot for winter. And we're in Odd Nua. In the Endless Paths of Odd Nua, I think we've just finished level 5. Oh yeah. And we also got a scimitar, thanks to Swisher, who just now got in. How's it going, everybody? Karaher, Jung, Trapobar. Swisher, welcome on in. How's it going, guys? I am muted. No, I am not. I have you muted, so it's okay. Oh. Okay, then that works. Okay, so everything seems to be in order. I think it's time for us to continue with our adventure. I really want to finish this game, this playthrough, before Pillars of Eternity 2 comes out. So as soon as we finish with Darkwood, we're probably gonna focus on Pillars of Eternity and see how this goes. But today we're going deeper down. Oh yeah. Oh no, this is the. Oh, okay. Why? Why am I here? I know why I'm here. I had the intention of going outside. Or actually allowing me to do things outside. So now, nope, you're gonna have 2 streams in a row in Odd Nua. I mean, at least the beginning of this stream is gonna be in Odd Nua. We might just come up against something that's really, really hard to kill or something. But let's see what that is all about. Yeah, this winter is pretty mild, all things considered, even down here. I say down here, sort of just this southern Europe, I guess. Hello this time properly, indeed. Twitch confused you, Travabar. What's going on? Who's existential? Anyway, let's go. I didn't say anything existential. We have Dargools! Ah, we've killed Dargools easily enough. No, we haven't actually. I don't. How many Dargools have I killed? Let's go into Cyclopedia over here and go into Bestiary and go into Ghouls and Dargools. I've killed 22 and I still don't know them. Man, these guys, you can learn everything there is to learn about Dargools in a month. But even after 100 years, they'll still surprise you. And if you know what this is a reference to, all the power to you. Let's get all these guys attacking that. And these are skeletal fighters. Okay, so this is going to be interesting because these guys probably have quite a lot of ranged protection. So let's see what I can do here. If I can cast Secret Horrors, are they immune to that? Dominated, Disease, Confused, Charmed. Not Terrified though. No, they're not immune to Terrification. So let's try and do that over there on that guy. Let's see what I can do here. Hopefully he doesn't die. Ether says weapon is ineffective. They are immune indeed to some stuff, but they are frightened right now. That was good. Okay, so let's try and kill that guy over there. Actually, I need to attack the Dargools because the skeletal fighters might be. They see. I mean, that skeletal wizard over there needs to die pretty fast. I'm gonna try and dominate him. That's gonna be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Let's see if I can get Whispers of Treason or something on that Darghoul. No, they're not. They're immune to that. Okay, you guys need to kill that wizard because they are nasty. Let's see. Durance, you are okay where you are. We seem to have quite a fight in our hands right now. I'm not using my abilities though. Puppet Master. We have a Darghoul over there, and we have a skeletal fighter. Let's get this. No, they're immune to that. Shut up. Shut up. Attack. Attack. Okay, I didn't cast it. Secret Horrors. That might be better. No, that's a kill. So Secret Horrors over there, if we can. It's gonna be a tricky thing to do, I would say. Right? Sort of.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Okay, so. Oh, they're coming. There's more of them coming. Okay, you're gonna need to turn into a beast because. Oh no, you're kind of back here. That's kind of bad. No, turn into a beast. There we go. And let's start killing these guys. I'm gonna need to move you to the side. Nope. Disengage all you like. And she's... Oh, yeah, the positioning and all that. Okay, you need to attack there. As soon as... Yeah, we have room. Okay. Let's bring you over there and do good things. Let's get a little bit of a heal over here. Oh, no, that's bad. That's bad.
Something?
Nope, he's down. That was perfect. That was perfect. Switch that weapon. And I have other things over here. What do I have? Yeah, I could have done so many good things. Let's get a pain block over there on Durance. Come on, there we go. And then let's get Phantom Foe so we have a little bit of an easier time right there. Actually, I can resurrect him. Just get that. And back he is. Okay, so he is good to go. Let's get this wizard. Especially if I can get you over there. Unfortunately, he's being attacked by everybody up there. But that's fine. Heather just finished his ability or weapon ineffective. Durance says weapon ineffective. No, it's not. Shut up. You know nothing. Okay, let's get a little bit of that. And we have some good things in here. Let's get a little bit of this. Oh, that's going to flank everybody. That's great. Weapon ineffective. So Durance just... no, Sagani. Durance just finished his ability. Which is great, and let's get a little bit of that on her, because she's actually under attack a bunch. So we also have this Ice Strike right there. So either weapon effective, AI is gonna take care of... Oh, I'm under attack. Okay, but I got my Ice Strike though. Who's attacking me? It's these guys up here. Oh, Itumaki's dead. Itumaki's dead. Durance is going in. Actually, I'm gonna switch Durance. And you're gonna switch that, and we're gonna kill that guy. Yeah, his damage reduction for piercing is not that much. Weapon effective there. This is a tricky fight. It's quite a lot of these guys. Okay, so we seem to be under attack. Let's get you to do that. He never actually got this thing either. So let's get her. She didn't go berserk either. Okay. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna need a little bit of protection. Let's do... I can't do much. Let's get mental binding on these guys. They're gonna be paralyzed. And that's good over there. And they're also gonna be stuck. Yeah. Shut up, Heather. You know nothing. Okay, so everybody is gonna focus damage on you. Except for Heather, who's fighting this guy over here. He's already knocked out. Okay. So, basically... focus damage time. Over here. Oh, you're stuck? That's fine. It's paralyzed, actually.
That one hit true.
It's the Dargles. Okay, that guy killed. And that guy gets killed. Right? He is immune to things. That was a confusion, actually. That's an automatic thing from Durance. Come on. And there it is. Man. Oh. Pretty good battle for a start. It wasn't too bad. We got an enemy spotted already, but there we go. Gallagher entering lurker mode with that nice little thingy that I really enjoy, actually. We're sort of turned around. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, so at least you're gonna be turning into a thing. Let's see.
This thing isn't doing the job.
No, it isn't. And he's also not doing the job. Let's get this so I can get Pelagina. Okay, so he's fighting. You should be fighting this guy. Pelagina to do things. Skull find. Okay, that's good. That's good. So let's get a lot of those guys. It's gonna be nasty. Are they immune to dominated? Okay. Let's get Phantom Foes then. Oh, I can cast it from here. That's great. Okay, so they're gonna be frightened, and that's gonna take care of a lot of stuff over there. I'm also gonna try and get you sort of easier to hit. That's a kill. And then let's attack that, because this is gonna be all sorts of fun, I'm sure. Okay, actually, I can make this all sorts of fun. What do I have over here? Sunbeam. I imagine they're not gonna enjoy this. Let's get it down there. Also, why are you up there, you idiot? Oh, he was... Okay, let's get more sunbeams in there. Not sunbeams, that'd be a different thing. Get out of there, you idiot. Okay, so we got a wizard over there, and we need to kill it with all that we have. And it's dead. Oh no, there's somebody coming. Okay, I can actually.
I'll chew the gristle off your skull.
Ooh, he disengaged. That's not common. It happens sometimes, but enemies usually don't disengage. It's really nasty when they do. Okay, so let's get Hiravius. No, not Hiravius. Stop. Let's get Pelagina to
Your aim
protected there.
could use some improvement.
Oh, that was going between. That's a different thing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's kill. Yeah, positioning here in this bridge is tricky. And these guys weren't getting to me. I don't really know why. I think they sent the ranged characters first. And I could be doing better than this. Can't really go around. Sure. It's all fine.
Jet.
It's all fine. Dog Days, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How is it going? Heather gives out auditory clue. Shut up, Colonel, you know nothing. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, you're saying the other way around. Heather wasn't telling me to shut up. No, I was telling Heather to shut up. Yeah, you know, I've been saying that a lot, actually. Hopefully nobody gets annoyed with me saying the same thing over and over again. But Heather complains a lot that weapon is ineffective. It is not. It's just that you don't do much damage. It's fine not to do much damage. You're a tank. Also, let me, should I heal him? I should. Let's get a little bit of that juice in there. Perfect. What injury did he get? He got twisted ankle, minus reflex, which is not a big deal. For a ranged character, it actually kind of is.
Absolutely.
Reflex is used against AoE attacks. So it's not a terrible amount of downing. We got that, or just a terrible amount of debuff. That would be the word. Time for AoE, yeah, that was. How do you scare skeleton, asks Jung. Well, I have an ability for that. That's basically how it goes. I don't know how else. That is a fighter. We have a ranger over there. We should be okay here. For, I don't know who's taking damage. That would be Sagani. That's perfectly alright with me. This guy's almost dead, and he is actually dead. He's attacking... Oh, that's beautiful. He's attacking Itumak. Because Itumak doesn't have health. And, well, there we go. There we go. This sort of little fights are not really that much of an issue. You can tell that I'm not having issues because I always have a lot of focus. So if I have a lot of focus, it's fine. It's going well. Rite of Ancient Legends. Is that the first one? I imagine it is. It is. Didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Okay, where are we? This is a pretty small level, all things considered. Let's go over there. See what this is all about. So skeletons came this way. You shouldn't make Heather useless as a damager. I'm not trying to make him useless as a damager. It's just that he doesn't have, you know, he's actually should do more damage. Why doesn't he do more damage? What's up with him? I'm using swords with him, and that's the thing. I have a Whisper of Yenwood over there, which is a nice sword. I could enchant it. That's the only thing I'm not doing,
Yes.
and I will be doing it, but only when I really run up against things I can't do. Because we're playing on maximum difficulty, as I keep saying. Bruno, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? So yeah, when I run up against things that I can't figure out, I'll enchant everything. Because I can. Speaking of which, I was saying last episode... Okay, an Overseer Seal. Nice. I was saying last stream that... well, it wasn't last stream. It was another stream. That I have a problem with the way they do the... with the way they do the enchanting, because you can enchant anywhere, and I didn't remember to say how enchanting is done in Tyranny, and that's precisely it. You need to go back to your base to enchant, and I did a bunch of enchanting in Tyranny. Not the best way, because it was a blind playthrough, but let's see. Oh, this is another page from the expedition that we keep hearing about, or reading about, actually. I do not believe that we will ever leave this place. I wonder if Merrick still does. It's just the two of us now, and it was... as it was when this all began. The longer we stay, the more certain I am that it will be how it ends too. We barely escaped the Drake, which I killed very easily last stream. I cannot help but think it must simply not have been hungry at the time. I would call us lucky, but we will have to pass it again on the way back up. Well, not really. If you go deeper down, you'll be able to leave through the staircase. I found Andres. I think he was alive for long after that fall, but he made use of his time. The entire pool reeked of Mokga's tears. The crooked bastard always did love his potions. Mokga's tears. Not potions, poisons. So this explains why the Zorips were dying, because this is actually a running theme. I don't know if we focus too much on that. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure I didn't bring it much to the attention, but basically on level 3 we met an ogre, and they were saying that the Zorips that they were eating began to poison them. And then after a while, they just couldn't eat the Zorips anymore, so they started eating each other. The ogres did. And then we found the Zorips that were sacrificing themselves and blood sacrifices and all that sort of stuff to the Drake that they were praising, because Zorips are like that. They like dragons and like drakes, so they're weird like that. So that's why. The pool of blood. I didn't find the pool though, did I? Maybe it was. Hi guys. Oh boy. Oh, they're all coming. That's fine. That's fine. Let's disable the AI so these guys don't do more than they should. That's a disengage, and now I can enable the AI, and I think we can attack all, and that's gonna be okay. Oh, look at that beauty back there. Look at that beauty back there. What do I have for that? I have many things for that. Let's see. What is this? Calling of the World's Maw. A bunch of pierce damage. That's fine by me. It'd be fine if I could attack back there, but let's try and get... I can't really tell. Oh, I can't. Yeah, there it is. Let's do this. And let's do mental binding over there.
Need to try something.
Shut up. It's fine. Okay, so these guys got prone and stuck. Yep, but that was that because of Selenumbra's thing causing... No, his ability that he just cast actually makes them prone. That's fine. Ether also has some nice abilities that makes them prone. So let's do that. Weapon ineffective, okay. Ether. Here I've finished his ability. Let's cast another one. Let's go with the Sunbeam over here because these guys are all prone, so it's gonna be good timing, I would say. And of course those guys are gonna be a bit annoying, but we'll see about that in a little bit. Ether weapon ineffective, and they're taking a bunch of damage. 50 damage back there, and that was a kill, I think. Hiravish finished his ability. Oh, okay, so that was both of them. Let's try that again. Another one of these. Actually, I'm gonna focus on you, because you can hit more people, and then Hiravius can do another one of these things right there. See how that goes. They're gonna be thrown and blinded. They're just prone forever. This is great. Oh, boy. And that's pretty good. Okay. So let's get a Burst of Summer Flame over there. And let's attack that wizard over there because he needs to die.
Is
that gonna work? Ether finished his ability, didn't he? I think so. Yeah, this is going well. Hiravius?
Something?
No, you can't get in there. What is that? Dargul, Darguls. Just Darguls.
Consider it dead.
Apparently the Darguls survived all of that. Probably because they have a lot of reflex. They don't have a lot of reflex.
I'll chew the gristle.
They did take a bunch of damage though. They're just very beefy and tanky. E2Mac is down. Didn't pay attention to that. And now I must pay. Let's get these guys hobbled. And you. There we go. They're taking damage over time as well.
For this one.
Yeah, just kill them. Kill them and it'll be fine. Okay. Ooh, I have so much stuff. Let's get protection over there for Pallegina. And let's get that guy over there. Who are you attacking? Pallegina. That's good. And now I'll get you killed. Perfect. Good stuff. Floridon, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome on in. Doesn't do more damage because of how you built him. I suppose. Dog days. Oh, the exit. Oh, I know what you mean, Travabar. Indeed. That was a little bit on the light side of the discussion, but I mean, I guess if you wanted to get really deep into all of those discussions, we couldn't have just it's like 3 very important and very, very complex questions, one right after the other. So it's like, what about what's the meaning of life? Right off the bat, it's just yeah, well, yeah, the enchanting could have been done better, I suppose. What I really think it should be done is that it shouldn't be there, and it shouldn't be there, and should basically tone down some of the enemies, because some battles are made with enchanted weapons in mind. So I mean, tone down the enemies that I can't kill. There's 2 enemies that I can't kill, that I haven't killed yet. And I was playing on hard, not on maximum difficulty, but I will kill them. I will kill them in this playthrough. But yeah, I don't think it adds anything, the enchanting. It does in Tyranny, but not in this game. And that's another thing, Dog Days. That's also another thing. That's why I delay it until I absolutely have to use the enchanting. Colonel Scumbag RPG. A neat killing simulator. That's right. That's right. So, if opponent is heavy armor, need to crush weapons, so if PC is using blades, may not be as effective. It's not as simple as that, Swisher. Different enemies will have different just resistances. That's how it goes. I can get him to be a different character, actually. And I think, actually, for this, I could get him to use that. And I do have that ability here. I don't have any two-handed weapon for her. Why is that, Pelagina? Oh, no, but wait a minute. I also don't have him... I don't have the two-handed... one-handed style. Weapon and shield style. Yeah, because the styles here are gonna be... very important. So I shouldn't do that. It is more accurate and more damage, but in general... it's better. For her, I'm going with this because of the damage types, but yeah, I'll get there to be like that a little bit. Let's save the game there and let's fight that guy. Do you wanna fight me, bro? Do you wanna fight me? Come here, bro. Here they come. Now I fall back. Everybody turn off their AI. Get everybody into position and turn on the AI and let's attack this guy. Okay. Oh, hi. Hi. How's it going? What you doing back here? Oh, you're gonna be mental bound, aren't you? Mentally bound. Oh, where are you going? That's not okay. Attack this. There we go. So, I have other things to do, like mentally binding all these guys over here. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, I think that guy's gonna die eventually. Oh, we're attacking him. Oh, that's no wonder. Then he's gonna die. Weapon ineffective. Hiravius. Well, this is effective. Oh, that was fast. Oh, get out of there, Pelagina. Oh my god. Pelagina, get out of there! God damn it. And now she doesn't have a space to go, but that's fine. That's the intention. I need to use Hiravius here. Oh, we got freaking paralyzed. You dirty... Who paralyzed you? It's these Dargles. That was a nice play. Oh, Itomike is dead. Itomike has a wrenched knee? Do you? Huh. How did I never notice that? How come, there's so many things that I haven't noticed about this game. On the plus side, there's so many things I'm learning about this game. I just spotted an enemy, that's fine. So, Itomike accrues injuries. But I can't see that from here because it's only in combat that I can see. So let's see how many injuries he has. Because I can't make that thing appear unless we're in combat. So let's see how many injuries he has. So when I say there's no problem in Itomat dying. There actually is, because he just gets weaker and weaker, which is sort of negligible because he helps, but it's not, just gonna be everything. Blaximus, welcome to the stream. The game wasn't balanced around Path of the Damned at all, was it? I don't know, Blaximus. I didn't look into that, actually. But it doesn't sound... I played in hard mode. I played in hard mode of my Let's Play, and I found it very challenging in some areas, and just generally good. But there were battles that were very challenging. But then again, I didn't know how to play the game. And I'm finding it easier now on Path of the Damned than I found it on hard. So, I would say, if it wasn't balanced for Path of the Damned, that's fine. But I think I'm not finding anything to complain. Florden has the right of it, though. Josh Sawyer balanced everything forever. Yes. Actually, I never really had much complaint about the balancing of this game, but they did release a bunch of patches. This is actually the 3.0 versions or family of the game, and the first time, of course, I played it was 1.0, and then when the first expansion came out, I think they released the 2.0, or was it on the second expansion came out? It was when the first expansion came out. But the 3.0 actually didn't come out until after the second expansion, or the second part of the expansion came out. A lot of these guys. It's going to be interesting. Okay, everybody disable AI. I should, Jan. I should. I really should. Collect different types of damages. But the thing, I do. I have that. The thing is, some enemies are just outright, like, these guys, let's see. Let's see, we're attacking this guy, and this guy is extremely resilient to slash, to pierce, but not to crush. So, I have crush damage at the front, and then I have over here, can I see what type of damage you do? Crush and slash, okay. And then Aravius, unfortunately, I'm gonna get you to do that. And then, what is this one? Pierce damage, of course. Yeah, but it's just, I have different types because... Ooh. Can you engage on that guy? Ooh, that's gonna be nasty. Itumak is going down fast, and I am gonna be able to get a few of these. Let's try and get that one over there. That was jumping missiles, and I don't like it. Also, I need you to do things for me, please, and kill that guy over there fast. Thank you, that's a kill. And all I need to do is worry about Hiravius, really. Okay, so those guys need to be struck. Hiravius, or Itumak is down. Hiravius is still doing his thing, and he will be doing his thing. The problem is those missiles are nasty. So I'm gonna get, or try to get, a little bit of armor over here for everybody. Weapon ineffective for Sagani. No, it's not if I do this. Come on. Selanumbra finished her ability. Let's kill these wizards. Itumak just got another kill, I think. Oh, not Itumak, Hiravius, sorry. They're all furry. So, okay. Hiravius are so druids are just so powerful. It's incredible, but I can't shoot from here. Can you disable that? I can manually disable that. Awesome. Okay.
That's for my friends.
That is pretty good. I just knocked that guy out. There we go. That was a proper way of doing that. Definitely a lot of difference there with the crushing thing. And it's interesting because it showed that they had like 6 piercing resistance, but in fact they have, these guys for example have 9. But they had like 16, the other ones. That was pretty nasty. I lost spirit. The plot deepens.
Quietly now.
Shh. Or how it goes, I don't remember. Bloody Expedition log page. This piece of parchment is barely legible, having been held tightly in a bloody fist. The one clear portion of it reads, "Find the remaining 2 seals, I have 2. So long as we leave afterwards, as Merrick promised, get the books and the final seal from the 4th floor and run the rest of the way out of here. We'll find some new band of fools willing to take on the endless paths, sell them the keys to the deeper vaults, let them have all the glory. Meanwhile, we'll retire and live a long and quiet life, somewhere warm, I hope, somewhere far away from here." You know what would be really cool is if actually we came over here and we found out that these guys had gotten the key, had ran away for however, just one of them ran away because we didn't find all the bodies. I think there's 2 of them left, and I suppose this would be This would be one of them. So yeah, it would be really cool if we had to go elsewhere and just exit this place and just go and get the key, track it down in another quest. That would be really interesting. And this note over here just kind of reminds me of that. Let's see. They're all furry. I didn't say furry. Well, actually, that's the same word, isn't it? Furry. They have fur. You know what I mean. Then I'm not saying because he's an Orlan. I'm saying because he transforms into a beast. Hello? Is someone there? Oh gods, I can't see. Yeah, I'm here. I cannot hear myself. How am I to tell her anything? Please, there is nothing here. Please, I will never be out of this place. Will I never be out of this place? You hear a gulping sound. Turn back. Come no further. The gods cannot reach us. So did he kill himself? I told her, please, please let me out. Let me out. Let me out. And he's off. Let's find out what this is all about. Also, I failed to see what Kitomike was like in combat. Two large, heavy doors bar our passage forward. In the archway above the doors are three small, round depressions, encircled by faded symbols. Each appear to have once contained an object. Oh, three. Oh, I remember this puzzle. It's a fun puzzle, I think. Yontux, welcome to the stream. Actually, Yontgzu8, welcome to the stream. Recommender pillars. What, are you asking if I recommend pillars? Yes, I do. Yes, I do indeed. Furry and... Oh, yeah, okay, I see. I was just mistaking it, Swisher. I was just not really having present in my mind how the word was written. So that my initial reaction was like, that's not what I said, but it is what I said. It's just... Yeah, anyway. I'm pretty sure you can find all the bodies for that expedition. Yeah, I think so as well, Dog Days. But it'd be fun, wouldn't it? If so, they had just barred my passage because their plan was interesting. Just get money out of extorting, or just not really extorting, but I guess getting a key and then going away. Anonymous, welcome to the stream. Necromancer, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome on in. What did you miss? The level 6 wasn't too much. Just a bunch of skeletons so far. We're doing very well with crushed weapons, sort of very well, sort of crushed weapons, and yeah. So yeah, let's see what this is. We have all the appears. Okay, let's examine the left socket. Is a stylized image of an eye. I have a bloodstone seal in the left socket, or I have a bloodstone seal and a sapphire seal. Okay, and let's leave. Because we have two seals. We also have a mission complete. So what was this one? The Weaver's Song? I think some guys, some druids or something were being attacked. Brasswick found surprising resistance to inquiries regarding the whereabouts of Bonicetta. Whoever had taken her wanted to keep her location a secret. Wait a minute. Now many merchants believe... Oh, Bonicetta. She had been taken as a captive, or as a slave, I think, or killed or something. Oh no, yeah, that's right. She was killed, and then basically somebody was using her for her crochet or something. To behest of the these names, I don't know. The Duchessa Spidento, or Duchess, I have no... A team of Valian cryptographers attempted to decipher the fragments of Bonicetta's weaving message. Oh yeah, because she was leaving messages in her weaving. In turn, they communicated those leads to Brasswick. After several brutal fights against well-trained mercenaries, Brasswick alone reached Bonicetta's prison, a weaving house near Gerara. The Valian textile company that had abducted her was immediately cast out of all the Valian republics, great and small. If only reality was like that. In thanks for saving her, Bonicetta wove an enchanted cloak for Brasswick's journey back to Cadnua. And I gained a bunch of experience and 2 minor items, including this thing over here that adds to all defenses. It's pretty good. Plus 3. Oh, that's just amazing. This is actually really good. This is just amazing. I thank you, Bonicetta. You are very kind. I mean, I did save her, but she's still very kind. Okay, so we're good here. Now, what I wanted to see is my items, because we have quest items over here, and these 2 things, I need to see what those are for. Yeah, the Swisher, basically the way this game does titles, which is a smart way of doing it. I guess it's got pros and cons. I guess everything has pros and cons. But the way this game handles titles and just things that are rooted on historical and very specific origins in our world, like why do you say the chess or Duke? They basically type it or write it differently, so it's basically the same thing. It sounds familiar. It's just hard to read because I like, even if it was the original or the correct writing or correct spelling, I still would have difficulty reading it because it's just not words that I'm accustomed to. But it's like, it's just the title in Pillars of Eternity. That's how they do it. They probably just go with a macro. Every time you type the chess, it just removes the H just for things. That's probably the best way of doing it, actually, if you're writing something. Blueberry soda. That's almost empty. Blueberry soda. Blueberry soda. I don't think I've ever had that. Moon Godlike is so serene. She's prettier in the portrait than she is in actual character. Where can you find some? Okay, so we have a sapphire over seal. The seal appears to be within in origin, formed a circular piece of Adra shaped around a sapphire. On the back is engraved a stylized eye. So the blue is for the eye, the red I suppose for the sword, right there. And this is actually what we need to know. Over here we have armor. It's not too shabby of an armor. Like, right there, it's... Look at this. Defense rating. Let's look at that. 57. Stays the same. This is unique armor, though. Extra move speed. Deflection against ranged attacks, which is kind of okay. This is incoming crits converted to hits. That's pretty good. And we got basically deflect... Or, wait a minute, that's deflection? Or, yeah, deflection. Deflection? That's actual armor. This is damage resistance against ranged attacks for all means and purposes. It does make him faster, which is nice. That's actually a pretty amazing armor. What do you have over here? Do you like this? So let's see. She currently has 96. I'm looking down here, guys, by the way. This is an interesting armor in comparison to hers. So, hers grants frenzy when hit by a critical hit. I don't really know if I want that. Plus might and constitution, attack speed, minus deflection, health. I don't really like that all that much. But then again, the armor the value over here is quite different. This grants move speed. It just protects a little bit more. I guess this is pretty good protection. I'll go with that. I'll keep this. This is just heavy. It's just heavy. I don't like heavy armor. I don't like heavy armor. Medium armor. That is heavy armor. But these guys should have heavy armor, shouldn't they? They should. They should. So let's give this to Hiravius, actually. He's got light armor over there. Is this for... this is a pretty decent... This is a pretty amazing thing. But this is also pretty amazing. Let's see. He's gonna be... That's okay. And then you... I'm already wearing a double, and you're wearing medium armor over there, minus 30. This is better. Exceptional leather armor. Let's get that. It's basically the same defense. And then over here I have plus intellect and plus lore. Actually, I should be careful about that, because if I have anything here that gives me intellect, I don't need it. And then you can use that, I assume. I want light armor for them. Exceptional leather armor. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, but you're going to keep that. So there we go. Do you plan to make a gameplay on Kingdom Deliverance? Yes, Bruno, indeed. When it comes out, I think I marked it on my calendar. I want to do a let's play for sure. Yeah, it needs to be. You need to a little bit sort of a relation, sort of a relational. What's the word? Sort of a acceptance, I guess. Not really acceptance, but sort of a little bit. Deflection against ranged attacks comes in handy. Yes, it does. It's pretty good. I'm Wings of Redemption. Welcome to the stream. I'm from Portugal. I live in Portugal, not from Spain. No, Not Portugal. Not Spain. Portugal. Portugal. Yes. Oh, Jung. I see. Yes. Will I ever look at Eudor? I think I have looked at Eudor. Didn't really grab my attention. And Blackguard's the same, basically. But I might do a Let's Play eventually, but I wouldn't hold my breath. There's a few Let's Plays that I want to do. Just to let you know, a few Let's Plays that I have in the back of my mind that I really want to do. It's both Oblivion and Skyrim, and they're gonna be modded. I want to play I want to play Dragon Age Origins. I want to play Deus Ex, the original one. I want also to play eventually Thief 2 and Gothic 1 and 2. I want to play those games, and maybe eventually I'm going to do Gothic 3, but it's very unlikely. I don't know how it's going to be, because Gothic 3 is just, it's a different, I don't know, maybe. At least I know the game, so it's I can kind of get around that, because big open world games are nasty, because if you don't know the game, you're just going to, it's going to be tricky, unless they're very good, of course, which Enderall fortunately is. And those are the Let's Plays that I really have in the back of my mind to make. There's a few things that are, I mean, and there's other things, like I want to do another one of the Age of Decadence. When the expansion of Underrail comes out, I will play it again. And games that are coming up, there's games that are coming up. I'm just talking about games from the past. So these are just some of the Let's Plays that I have in mind. Yeah, Bruno, Oblivion is it's a bad game. Basically, they picked up all the bad things from Morrowind and just ran with it, and then dumped all the good things from Morrowind, and that's basically how it worked. But the fact that it has modding makes it very popular, which is totally understandable, and that's why Firefox is dying, because it doesn't have modding anymore. Can we get in the fisticuffs fight because of that? Kaganua. She doesn't. Bruno might have gotten that one. No, it's Odd-Nua. The Endless Paths of Odd-Nua. Caed-Nua. It's got a weird writing style. Is actually the castle above, and we are deep in the Endless Paths of Odd-Nua with level 6. I think there's 15 levels. That's incredible. But I remember the last few ones being smaller, and indeed, look at this one. This is just tiny. The one with the ogres were just awfully big. Also, where? Oh, I haven't been everywhere. Great. I like it. Because I am having trouble seeing things. So yeah, we need to find another little spot. And yeah, so the thing about Oblivion is I really want to play it, because I know a lot of people want to see it, want to see me play it. But the thing is, because it's a game, I have also a personal history with the game, but because of the game that it is, I really want to enjoy it, and I don't just want to play it and be like, oh, this is stupid. I want to have a fun time for the sake of the viewer. So I still haven't gotten in that mindset, and also need to prepare. For that Let's Play. So that one is gonna have to wait. And there's also Fallout 3 that I want to do. I want to do a proper Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas. I want to do more Let's Plays. I will do. Okay. It's all gonna be fine. These guys are gonna be okay. I want to do more Let's Plays of Fallout 1 and 2. It's just many things in the future that I'll be doing. Okay, that's a kill over there. That was actually very effective. I can shoot those guys. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Weapon effective for Sagani. Actually,
shot with this.
Let's get a AI is disabled, so these guys are not fighting. My bad. That's not a big deal. Oh, let's pay attention to what Itumak has. He's got a swollen eye, bruised ribs, twisted ankle, wrenched knee, sprained wrist. And that's that. So the poor little guy is just totally broken. Okay, so I got to finish their ability, so these guys are too wobbled. Or hobbled.
That didn't work.
No, it didn't. Okay, let's get Puppet Master. I can't get Puppet Master on these guys. I don't have any damaging things, but I have Secret Horrors, which is actually all that I need for those guys back there, because they are nasty. So they run away.
It's no use.
Shut up, it's all fine. I want to know who is the voice actress that does the voice that I have for Sagana.
Gotcha.
Because she must do other voices as well. But for some reason... there's some of her lines that she delivers in a way that reminds me of what's her name? Siren. Siren? Serene. Siren? Serene. From Tyranny? Siren. I don't remember her name. Somehow. But I'm very bad with voice actors. The other day I was just completely off the mark. The thing is about voice actors is that it used to be that you'd be able to tell. We got the things, by the way. It used to be that you had very distinctive trademark sounds for certain voice actors. The other day I was hearing somebody, and I'm like, this sounds like Ron Perlman to me. And then I went and checked, and it wasn't. It wasn't Ron Perlman. But it sounded very much like it, like him, and it wasn't. But the thing is, it's easier now more than it used to be to get certain voice types and things, because you can. I don't know why, but it just seems like, you know, anybody can any game has really good voice acting nowadays, which is great, which is really amazing. But then again, of course, more and more people are doing voice acting. Trying to continue what Jung was doing. Spanish colonist. Drink is called Blue Fool. What is my vision? Asks the Dog Days. What are you referring to, Dog Days? In regards to my vision. Netscape Navigator is still around. Not developed anymore. Mozilla Suite is also not developed anymore. But Firefox is a different code base. It all started with Phoenix, so it's all a different code base. Voices from the Dark and doing the Champion of Silverdale. There's a lot of fun quests in Oblivion that stick to your mind. Yeah, Caga is almost poop in Portuguese. It actually is. It is poop in Portuguese. Or to poop, I guess. Play it buggy. I think that gets old after a little while. And there's other, and you know, Jung. There's other Let's Plays of Oblivion that really exploit the bugginess of it, and they are amazing. They're really good. Then fix the poor guy. I need to sleep. He doesn't get fixed. I mean, not in the fix. Whenever I say I need to fix you, it's like snip. That's not it. Shireen? No, that's Princess Shireen. That's not. No, I was thinking, Switcher. I was thinking of Tyranny. I don't remember her name though. Is this game really fun to watch? Oh, well, it's really fun to play, especially now that I know how to play it. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, well, it wasn't. It's not really. It was a new code base. The rendering engine was written from scratch in 2004. Cindy Robinson is the voice actor for Siren. How good is my eyesight? Oh, sort of okay-ish. I never really, I think we talked about this in the stream. I had the thing around here, but I don't want to read it. It's like probably 25% bad in one eye and 10% bad in the other or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, there's that Anonymous, and then that's a lot of all the bullcrap that's going on as well regarding that I don't even follow anymore. They just basically destroy the extensions ecosystem, and I'm like, oh, no reason to use you anymore. Bye. She did some voice in Tyranny. Okay, Serene. Was it Serene? I don't know how to pronounce that name anymore now. Yeah, so that's the one then. She's really good. She's really good. I mean, Tyranny just has great voice actors, especially the female voice actors are fantastic. Erika Lindbeck, okay, Erika Lindbeck is the one I remember. Reinhardt, I don't remember. Cindy Robinson in particular, I don't remember. Erika Lindbeck is the one. I don't remember the names. I remember the names. I just don't know who is which. But yeah, Erika Lindbeck is fantastic. She's really good. So we have the things here. left socket over here is stylized image of an eye. That's the sapphire. There we go. The middle socket is a sword. That's the bloodstone seal. And then the right socket is a hammer. It's the peridot. Peridot seal. Let's see what happens. The archway above the door. Let's try to open the door. You brace yourself to heave the doors open, only to find that they open really readily under your hands. With a great groan and a gust of wind, the path forward is revealed. A groan from the door, I imagine. And also, that was not how the doors opened in my mind. They sort of opened wide. Oh, there we go. Seals of endless paths. Oh yeah, because we have the seals. Like the little balls of things.
There you go.
My hearing is not the same. Yeah, Caraher, I think so. Also, it's just, I don't know. There's... I was never very good at noticing different... I mean, I mix voices easily. The other day I was in Keith Ballard's stream. He was doing some tabletop strategy game. I don't remember the name. And I was like, oh, there's a guy there that sounds like another YouTuber. And it wasn't. It didn't sound like him. At first it sounded to me, but it's just my noticing of voices is just bad. Yeah. So, what did you get? We got traps. That's all we got? No, we didn't. What did we get from there? Things. It probably says over there. Oh, garnets. Oh, I remember. Let's go down deeper into level 7. I think, if I remember correctly, at this stage in my progression as characters, when I played it on the Let's Play, I got up to level 8 with these levels. So I'm probably about level 9. What's my level? Level 8. Level 8. So, oh yeah, this place is the big jump. I had serious trouble here. Because you know what this is? It's shadows. Oh, it's blights. It's not shadows, it's even worse. It's lightning blights. Hi. Hi. Guys, get out. Oh, and the teleport. It's my favorite.
At once.
This is my favorite. Let's go. Okay. Oh, they're going away. Good. Can we handle them? Oh, that one is ours. For how much? 17 seconds. That's pretty good. That's things that we have that allow... Oh, man, they're burning into Mac like crazy. Okay. Don't attack the ones that are ours now. Are they... They're immune to piercing, I would say. They are immune to piercing. Oh, boy, that's lovely. Let's get... mental binding over here. They're immune to petrified prone. Okay, that's fine. Let's get you around. Let's get you over here. Mental binding over there, please. Fast.
I'm no help here.
They're immune to fire. Did you not? You did. No, you didn't. Okay, so that one is... I don't know if they're immune to piercing or not. Itomak is down. Again. He now has severe burns, which makes sense, considering we're fighting these things. But generally speaking, this is not going too badly. This is not going too badly. Let's get a little bit of a nice strike. They're immune to hobbled prone, but they're not to... Oh, lovely. Oh my god, what's that even effect? Yeah, okay.
Hey.
So let's switch your weapon there. Odaina Firges, the hero of the Saints War, has arrived at the stronghold. Let's look into that. What is that all about? Wanted to murder one of the night... No, that's the things. Arrived at the stronghold. She has asked for an audience with me.
Nothing I can...
Yeah. We're gonna...
Gotcha.
Can't...
That guy's stunned. Blinded, stunned, and dazed.
That didn't work.
It's fine. Keep at it. Okay. We're probably gonna go back up pretty soon. Because these guys are gonna be nasty. All their items are good for me.
We'll keep to ourselves.
Shut up, Jonas. Don't talk like that. Walkmans and Metallica ruined your hearing, Swisher. Yes. Mine also, I think, got affected a little bit by that. Although I didn't have the official... I didn't have a Walkman, actually. I had a sort of a off-brand crappy thing that didn't even work very well, and I didn't have the official things. It was all pirated, like the tapes. There's an artifact that turns them into poisons. Or light prisons. Turn on the blight prisons? Oh, you could be younger. I'm in my 30s. No, I have 30. I'm 30 years old. And I was of the time where you could ruin your earring with Metallica and Walkmans. Except is it Walkmans or Walkman? Is with an E. Okay, this is not going relatively well, but it's going relatively well. Makes sense. They're immune to slashing. That's great. No, actually, that one does last pierce. Oh my god. That's actually not a bad weapon. Hi! Don't like you. Please die. Oh boy, that's bad. Okay, you switch your weapon immediately. And you switch your weapon immediately and slash at that thing. Atomac is down. And we have things in here. Let's, can you... Oh, I'm definitely gonna... Agrodon, what is that? Join me. Join me and kill these things for me. Thank you. So, step back. And, let's kill this. You're not gonna like what happens to you. Oh, that dominated didn't last too long. Where are you going? Oh, bye. There's more oh my god, that's gonna go badly. Itomac, Itomac, Itomac. Get up. Get up, Itomac. Get up. Good. Let's get out. Come here, kitty. Okay, that didn't go so badly. I don't know what happened to the other thing, but it went away. So that's good. Oh, there it is. The walk people. It's a man. Don't you know it has a dongle? Well, I suppose that could be misconstrued as well. It's walk people nonetheless. It's not. If it identifies as a man, it's a man. It's a man. It's Walkman. But I meant the plural. Is it Walkmans? That sounds weird. And they were confused, Swisher. Huh. Walk bros. Hey, Harry. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. You are a little bit late. Not too much. You're less than an hour late. We got through level 6. And now we're at level 7. And we're dancing with blights. A dance of blights here. Isn't that lovely? These guys are immune to a lot of our attacks and stuff. So it's not going as well as I'd want to. But I want it to. Let's get that blight out of the way. There is Terere on Portugal? I don't know what Terere is. I don't think there is. I don't know what that is. Streetwalkers. Oh, that's a different thing then. Those are not men. Well, it could be men as well. Do you call is there male streetwalkers? Can you say that? I suppose. Or do they have a different name? This is, you know, how this is. Your earring is fine, Jung. Are you sure? Are you sure it is? Well, I know mine is, because I screwed up my recorder pretty fast, basically. And also I say mine is at the low end it is, but I do get confused when I hear very loud noises, and I can't listen to music at very loud volumes. Depends on the equalization in general, but I just don't like it in very loud. I can go to a concert, sure, but it doesn't, like, it kind of confuse things. Strange pedestal has round depression on the top. It seems to be missing something. It is missing something, indeed. We'll take care of that in a little bit. Oh, yeah, and these are the things. Oh, yeah. So there's these pillars for each type of thing. And we have a wind prism. This is the poison prism, or earth prism. So I will need to take care of that. A wind prism is the sort of prism that just farts a lot. That's what it is. Do I drink port? Sometimes. Sometimes. Just, it's a common enough drink here, because it's the country where it comes from. But I'd say I drink more fizzy wine. We call it champagne, but it's not. I have very rarely actually drink champagne, but similar drinks drink more of that than I drink port. I think I have a couple of bottles of port here at home. But I just don't drink it very... It's a very strong drink. So as a... Beware, traveler. Greater souls than yours walk here. I'll have you know my soul is big enough. Just because I'm a godsend or whatever these guys are, just doesn't mean my soul isn't up to the task. Turn back, keep your courage and your spirit for the light. I will... You don't even know. What is this? Okay, these are animats. They're really nasty. Thank you, game, for telling me that they're really nasty. Oh, they're really nasty. Holy crap, that's gonna be... Let's do this. That's gonna be terrible, actually. Let's not do this.
I'd be glad to.
Let's do this over here. Oh, what is this? Why is there... Hi, Wind Blights! How's it going? This is not gonna be terrible at all. It's coming. Yeah, these guys are nasty. These are the nastiers. The nastiers? They're the worst, basically.
It's no use. I need something stronger.
You need to shut up. Oh my god, we killed it. What? Oh, the... What, maybe. I don't know. Are they easy? That thing died with a quickness. I remember them being really nasty because of all the lightning. Yeah, but the lightning doesn't seem to be affecting us too much. Let's get secret horrors over here. Can I? No, I can't, because... Oh, there it is. Okay. Fast.
Can't get a good
Are they all terrified?
shot
They
with
are
this.
frightened. Not for very long, though. That wasn't a very good secret horrors right there. But I can make them all paralyzed, which is always nice. Rain Blight over there. Something is going on over here. Ooh, I think we should go. I think we should get out of here. Okay, that's a paralyzed thing.
It's no use. I need
Ooh,
something.
this is not good. Duran Sagani, you're gonna need to help out.
It's no use.
Selenumbra. What are they immune to? They're immune to crushing. So you can switch your weapon. Oh, that one is immune to piercing. So you can switch your weapon back.
That didn't work. Need
Oh
to
my
try-
god, these guys are immune to everything.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Shut up. Oh, yeah, actually you can't. That's good. Durance can. Oh, that's a kill. No, that's not.
No use.
Okay, let's get another one of these. Fast, please. Nope, that didn't work. That just wasted. I think. Yes. Okay, it's going well. We're gonna rest pretty soon. See, sorry. Oh yeah, okay. Because I lost a few. Devere is a beverage that you drink in a cup with herb and drink through a bomb. Oh, I know what it is. Yes, there are things like that. We don't call it Devere, though. We call it something else. I don't know what we call it. Because I don't drink that.
It's no use.
Why? Yeah, exactly what Animus. I guess people are
no
not really worried about power harvesting. To be honest, in a world like this, I'd probably tame a fire elemental and then just, you know, warm myself up with that and cook my food with my fire elemental. That'd be good. These guys don't end, do they? Okay, the reason why I came over here is because I want to use this doorway against the animat up there, because that's gonna be fun. So there we go. Clearing rest of the area. This is that big fight waiting. Yeah, exactly, Swisher. That's what I'm trying to do. You use port for stews. That works very well. That works very well. Of course, here in Portugal, it's a little bit easier. I guess you can get port from anywhere, really. It's not hard to make. Oh, we got the fire prism. Awesome. Yeah, here in Portugal is easy because you can buy a bottle of, like, I think it's a liter of port for like €3, 3.5 euros. I suppose the British would probably have cheap port as well because they own all the companies. Not all of them, but most of them, the vast majority. Historically, this is an historical thing. Actually, it's interesting to look into. Underground rain. Oh yeah, and underground lightning as well.
Dead on.
Well, lightning actually would be a little bit more natural, I suppose. Okay, how long are you dominated for? Not very long. This is gonna be terrible. Okay. So there.
I'm no help.
I don't want to
That
use.
didn't work.
Okay, Hiravius, switch to that. Switch. There we go. Kill, kill, kill. Or go over there. There's things. Okay. Uravis is doing his thing. They're not immune to slashing. None of these are. Uravis just got a kill again. What crystal on your skull? Uravis sometimes comes up with the weirdest things. And can you please thank you?
Laying low.
Okay. Okay, that went well. Much better than the other one. And now, I need to clear that room over there. I'm not gonna go this way, because I want to deal with the Animats. And I will need to rest. Probably. He's also got a minus reflex. Okay, so that's the same as before. Chimarrão. Now that's a name right there. I have never heard of that. Yeah, I'll rest that. Fire elemental to be nice. Exactly. It's the best. Why do you need wind? Nobody cares for wind. Wind smells.
Certainly.
Fire is much better. No, no, no. Guys, get back. Get back. Okay, get back. Okay, that's good. Now, now, I will cast amazing things like that. And like this. Actually, Conjure Blight. Let's see. So these guys are pierce damage. Some of them are immune to pierce. I want slash damage or something. Boiling Spray. These are swamp slimes. They're earth. Yeah, I think the Boiling Spray is probably going to be... Oh, no. That's terrible. Let's get you over here. Oh, yeah. That's good. Okay. Boiling Spray for the win. Oh, yeah. Shut up. Okay. That did a little bit of damage. I think she stepped into the damage wave, but... It's got another one. Itumak is not doing anything.
It's no use.
You need to shut up, Pelagina. You know nothing. Now, these guys are a little bit injured. Not time for... Oh, yeah, I have the Twin Stones. I love the Twin Stones. Who doesn't love the Twin Stones? Go with those. Oh, that's actually not bad. Okay, you are terrible. What's she doing back here?
That didn't work.
What didn't work? You're crazy, Itumak. That's working like a beauty.
You try something else.
Go for it. We're gonna need a little bit of armor over here. Swarm Slime killed. And I'll get Puppet Master. Can I? I can. Suppose I will go with those if I can. She doesn't have range. Okay, of course she doesn't. So scare them all because you can. And there we go. Itumak, you're not doing anything. My God, this guy. Get more balls in there. Yeah, they're immune to prones and all things like that, but that's fine. That's what he's complaining about. These guys are very strong, though. That one is going away. Is he frightened? Okay, that was not too shabby. Let's go with this. Oh, we can go in. Oh, let's go with this then.
Dead on.
Consider it dead.
Nothing I
Consider
can
it dead indeed. Okay, just keeping an eye down here on whoever's not doing anything. This one just turned against them. Sagani is not doing anything. Attack that one over there. Endurance is not doing anything. Attack that one over there. Keep an eye on him because he's the one that actually is doing the most damage here. You need to do that cat flurry thing. Come on. Oh no, he doesn't have that. Okay, well, he might die. Because that's how it usually goes. Okay, let's get you kill that. Immune to piercing, so that's a terrible idea. And then he's taking quite a lot of damage. Now won't be able to do much. Dead
on.
Yeah, we need his help. Help Itumak here. Come on. And that. Not you guys. Durance can get that. Okay. Come on. There we go. He's still not at death's door here. He's got more health than he has endurance, and that's all I need. But he doesn't have any more. Well, he does still, because as long as you have... Holy crap! That's right. Yeah, let's not let the game project that into infinity, because, yeah. Fire versus rain. Wouldn't that work? Wouldn't that work? Lightning elemental to charge my smartphone. That would work as well. Do games get localized in Portuguese? They do sometimes, but it's usually just trite stuff, like I don't know, Harry Potter and whatever, or just cars and things like that. I guess you'd see that a lot in MMOs and just mobile games in general, but I'm talking European Portuguese though. For Brazilian Portuguese, Bruno will have to answer your question. But yeah, the games do get localized to Brazilian Brazilian Portuguese a whole lot more than to actually. Let me see this game. Well, I imagine this one is not localized, but you never know. Actually, especially not. Oh, it doesn't have Portuguese. Look at that. I thought you had to. Usually, you have to download a different version, especially for games like this. But this would only do. This would only change. Oh, there it is. That's Spanish. Okay. Yeah, it changes it, but it doesn't. Does it change the dialogues? Let's give it a try. Well, it doesn't change the voiceovers.
What's on your mind?
It changes the dialogues. Que te preocupa? Sigamos. Ale. Yeah, interesting. So, English. It hurts. It hurts to see Spanish because game translated into partida is a terrible translation. It's awful translation. And come on, I mean, all you Spanish speakers over there, and tell me that that's not a terrible translation. I will tell you. I will let you know. It's not a play. It's a game. It's juego, not partida. What the hell? Those problems do exist with Portuguese translations as well. Bruno might know a little bit more than I do about that. Oh, a new item. Scroll of Moonwell. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that one. Because we have that. It's a druid skill. Pretty good. Pretty good skill. It heals a lot. Just very, very much. It's very high level as well. I imagine that would be a good one for Durance.
What?
Now that I think about it. Burps and stuff. I think I'm gonna give you that. Can you use that? Unfortunately, it requires more lore. Can I use that? No, that requires 8 lore. What is my lore? 4. He has 11. Why can't you use that? Why is it telling me with red that it requires 8 lore? Oh, because it's in the inventory. That's what it changes. Yeah. Okay, that's a bug. Well, it's not a bug, but it's, I guess, an oversight. These things are... never going to use them. So let's keep that over there. Restore light endurance. That's not very good. Let me just make sure that that is indeed the spell I think it is. It's not very good. It's terrible. It adds defenses, but it's just not very good.
Yeah.
How? Moonwell. You see that? It's different. 27 seconds. Or maybe it's just spelled, it's just written differently. Oh, yeah, it is different. It's not healing over time. It's just extra defenses. I'm gonna keep it. It's pretty good. If I had Kana on the party, can finish this quest here. Oh yeah, I didn't bring Kana. Kana kind of scares me a little bit. But we'll get Kana. Well, I mean, we might do his quest. I don't think it cancels the quest, so it's fine. All those enemies have ranged attacks and abilities. Yeah, it's just force of habit really. Why I funnel them. It's just really, that's what it is. Yeah, that bug is weird. Textures of infinity, for real. Is Portugal a good place to go for a vacation? Well, I believe so. It's very biased, but everybody here in Portugal says it's everybody outside in the foreigner countries, they love it here, and there's quite a lot of people that actually like coming here, quite high-profile people in general. If you're a very famous person, don't come here though, because was it Rihanna that tried that? She didn't have a very happy vacation. I think it was Rihanna, or was it Beyonce? I don't know. Somebody that is rich and famous and sings, I think. And also has kids, I believe. But yeah, I think you'll see. If you come here though, be sure to try food, because food is very, very good over here. Our beaches are not amazing, so if you're more a beach type of person, we do have good beaches, but you probably are gonna get better. You know, it's a more traditional sort of beach vacation. You're gonna get it. Probably Spain is better, or France, or I guess Italy. I hear good things about Italy. But we have we have a lot of. It's okay. It's pretty good and cheap. So yeah, that's a big bonus. It's pretty cheap. There is a lot more games only written on Portuguese, but there is a lot of games lately on spoken Portuguese. Oh yeah, they tend to translate a lot, but it's always gonna be for Brazilian, because you know it's just a huge market, and also more people are willing to work on that to do the translation, so it's better. I can if it's well done. I really enjoy a good Brazilian Portuguese translation. It's just it sounds so different. It's always gonna be a sort of a different language to me. Yeah, Andalusia is pretty awesome place. Galicia as well. If you go to Spain, well, Andalusia is awesome, but Galicia is amazing as well. Galicia is mostly like Portugal, except people are a little bit better behaved and nicer. Well, yeah, they're not. Everybody's nice, but depends on the parts of Portugal as well, and Galicia. But Galicia is very, very pretty as well. It's got a lot of culture and old stuff and stuff. Although if you want old stuff, go to Italy, because they have a lot of old stuff, especially Sicilia. Sicily, yeah. Stronghold 1, yes. I actually played Stronghold 1 in Portuguese as well. There's a lot, actually, now that I talk about it, Bruno, there's a lot of old games that I played before I knew how to speak Portuguese, or speak English, sorry, that I played in Portuguese, and some of them in Spanish as well. It's always very weird though. It's very weird because it's not a full translation a lot of the time, so stuff is always lost. It's kind of weird. Why would Kenneth scare me? Because of the teeth, Dog Days. The teeth, and also he just sings a lot. It scares me. It scares me. What happened to Rihanna or Beyonce? Basically, she came here to. She was trying to get a quiet time, or something, and people just went all over her and just sort of, oh, it's her, Rihanna or Beyonce, I don't know. Just, they went there and you know, wherever she was, and they just masked her, and she couldn't have a peaceful time, and that's basically what it was. But I guess I don't know if that's common for rich people, but that's how it goes. And the other thing is you can just rent a countryside house for pretty cheap. I rented here. Close to where I live, like north of Portugal, I rented for a week a 2-bedroom house, fully furnished, with a really tiny television, in a sort of very close to a tourist place for 350 euros in the week. We fit 6 people in there, and it had a pool as well. The house, it had it's pretty good. So yeah, and it was on high season as well, so you can the prices are very cheap here if you want to if you want to rent a house. No, I don't like shark people. Oh, is he a shark person? No, he's not. Is he? He's not a godlike like that, is he? Oh, I mean, I like Pelagina because she's a bird person. I like that. Bolinho de bacalhau? I actually had bolinhos de bacalhau before. Yes, people tend to like that. They're just mostly potato, though. It's not really a lot of codfish. Do they like fusion dance and finally became one? No, they did the fusion dance. Oh yeah, the thing. Oh, Bardovic, welcome to the stream, and thank you for coming. And thank you for saying hi. How's it going? Yeah, it's about that. It's about that, Floridon. It's pretty good. And you'll see it depends on the areas, but if you don't go for the really touristy areas like Algarve, which is the most touristy areas, or big cities, would be Oporto and Lisbon, you'll be you'll find those prices easily. And cheaper as well if you don't want a 2-bedroom. Because it's a house. It's got a living room, it's got a kitchen, it's got bathrooms, and all the things. The second game we'll have a lot of mermaids. Oh, with pointy teeth though. I don't like that. I like the mermaid bit, but the pointy teeth not so much. Well, then again, you know, it's fine. So, you know, you take one. I mean, you get one with the other. Eh. You'll stay in Colonel's place for free. Sort of. We don't really have spare beds, though. Certainly not spare bedrooms, but not beds. You can sleep on the floor, though. It's fine. That's fine. Amawa are supposed to look shark-like. They don't have filed teeth, though. Amawa don't. I'm pretty sure they don't. They might. Let's sleep. Let's get ready for this automat fight or whatever those things are. Amawas are really cool, though. The first time I played this game, I selected an Amawa godlike. I played a kind of similar. She's human. She's human godlike. I played a similar. No, it wasn't a similar character. It was a godlike as well, but she was a range. She was a cipher, but she was damage dealer, ranged attacks. And now I'm doing a crowd control.
I'm here.
Cipher. Pretty cool. I had heard, this was of course April 2015 when the game came out. I had heard that the ciphers were really powerful. And I'm like, I'm gonna be playing this game. Let's play a powerful character, because why wouldn't I? Hello. Here they come. We're definitely not gonna die. Why would we? Hello. Oh, disengaging. Come on. Stop. Stop. Let it come. No, don't. Oh boy.
It's on me.
It's not. Just shut up. It's on me. Okay. So we have a lot of these guys back there. That's gonna be lovely back there, I'm sure. Let's get paralyzing fear or something to their face. Are you stunned? You're stunned. That's just lovely. I love stunned. Why wouldn't you like being stunned? Okay, so Moeth eats Anath. Okay, get a little. Why didn't you auto pause? Oh no, he's stunned. Okay, so I'm gonna finish that ability. At last, let's attack that specter over there. Immune to. Okay, so we have a lot of. Oh, they don't mind fire. I don't mind fire either. I love fire. Why? Who doesn't like fire? Boiling spray is amazing. Can I get myself in there though?
I'm here.
I probably can't. Are you stunned? You are. Oh my god. Can you guys step out of the way?
Yes.
Holy crap! No, this is gonna. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, well, that didn't go well. Let's not even try, because I just hate that the autosaves appear first. I hate that. Oh boy. Half-orc ripoff must have distinguishing teeth. Also weird skill color, of course. I think the Almao are really original, though. Are really sort of. I don't think they're ripoffs. I think that I really like the way they're done. Also, I need to bring you back over here. Let's not sneak, because you guys. It doesn't matter. Okay, so things are blowing up, and they see me, and all they come. Hi. Aich. Aich. Okay. Get these, and then we have the animats. Now, the idea... Why are you not attacking? Oh, because you're like that. Okay, so you're attacking now. The idea is to spend a lot of spells. And then these guys need to be... Holy crap, what is that? What is going on? Oh, also paralyzing. I forgot about that. Can I get that? I can. Woo! Things are going on right now. Hiravius. You're gonna step over there. No, you're not. You're gonna step over here. Holy crap, there's things. It's fine. Durance just finished his ability. It's good for me. So they like holy power. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Because everybody's around you. So can you just... Hi, guys. Hi. Okay, can't really do much. There it is. Okay, so that's the spot. Now, what I want is the boiling spray. Oh, that's terrible. That doesn't get them. That doesn't get them at all. And this is crush and pierce. I want just fire damage. Why don't you give me fire damage? Not crush damage. Not that. Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay, I need something here. I don't think I have any fire damage spells. Apart from the boiling spray. which would be not actual fire damage, but it's burn damage. It's a different thing. It's the same thing. Okay, so these guys, I need the spell back there. That sounds good to me. That looks good to me. I can cast from here. Oh, that's perfect. Durance finishes his ability. Okay, keep doing it. Actually get closer. And freaking Itumak being an idiot. Okay, get more paralyzing things. And you need more damage things. Technical terms. You wouldn't understand, guys. It's all fine. Do we have fire? Yeah. Well, as long as they don't come this way. Oh, man. Okay, Hiravius. Lightning. Are they immune to that? They're not. So this is going to do a little bit of damage. Durance doing his thing? Sure. You're going to just keep shooting, I guess. These guys... Oh, my God. These guys are nasty. But this is not going badly. We're just getting weapon and effective thingies. That's fine. Oh, crap. Hi. Hi. Okay, Rain Blight. Immune to piercing. So you are going to switch your weapon and attack. And you are going to switch your weapon and attack. And Itumak is dominated. Sure. That's fine. That's Durance over there. Durance can attack there. Sayani weapon and effective. No, it's not. Just shut up. Selenumber decided that... Oh my god. I don't think I can do this. I mean, I'm trying. We're gonna need this. She's stunned for 6 seconds. That's enough. She got a kill though. I don't know how. And you are petrified. Huh. Okay. Well, lovely. Say goodbye to this level. Not say goodbye to this level. We can kill a few more things. But we're not gonna fight this because this is terrible. Use summons. Right. I'm offline? I'm not offline. Am I offline? I'm invisible though. I'm not offline. How do you like it? Welcome to the stream. Oh. But still is. Arilaki can't hear me. Oh no. Arilaki, what is going on? I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Hailstorm and Fire Blossom. Yeah, I don't have Hailstorm or Fire Blossom, actually. I don't know those. Hailstorm. No. That's crush damage. I could do that. These are nice things, but... It's... I mean, they have way too much. They have, Burst of Summer Flame. I have... What else? They have way too much health. It's not doable. Let's focus on the things we can do for right now. Oh, this is locked. I don't have the proper key. No. 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 Unlocking that will require the proper key, apparently. My man! Darkslayer, welcome to the stream. It's not a man, it's a woman. She is a Cypher. Crowd-controlling Cypher, to be precise, because you can have Cyphers of multiple specialties. And she specializes in getting all these people to fight for us. And that happens. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so these guys are Wind Blights, which means they like fire. Speaking of which, let's get some. Let's actually... I mean, do they have a lot of damage deflection? They don't. Which means if I do the Hailstorm... This is gonna definitely hurt them. Ooh, this is gonna definitely hurt me. Well, you shouldn't be there. It's your fault. That didn't 32 work. Damage on my own guy. Okay, are you... Why are you not... What? Oh, no, you're gonna switch weapons. Oh, no, you don't have weapons. You don't have ranged weapons. I can switch your weapons in mid-combat, can I? Nope, of course. Well, you're screwed. Stay there. Shut up. Okay, get more. Get more of these. You're gonna need to rest anyway. Just don't hurt your friends. Stop, Durance. Don't be creepy. Okay, that's good. Let's get Secret Horrors in there. Can I get... Oh, I can't get visual? There we go, that's the one.
Dead on.
Here, Avius, what you doing? Why don't you auto-pause? Did I stop your pause? Just dump all of your... Are they immune to that or something? They are immune to crushing. They are immune to crushing. I didn't know that. Let's go with fire. Let's see how good they are with fire. Probably awesome. No, that worked. That worked pretty well. That worked pretty well. I mean, I was trying to crush wind, to be fair. But, you know, need to try things.
No use.
Yeah, they're immune to that. Actually, you can switch that weapon. Okay, good. Okay, now I have a secret weapon over here. It's gonna make them all very upset. Because he does damage over time.
Chew the gristle off your skull.
Oh my god, you're terrible. That guy is just the worst. Coming up with all these
Stand
things.
together.
And there we go. That went reasonably well. It wasn't amazing, but then again, I wasted a lot of crushing things. I should have noticed. I should have noticed that they weren't taking any damage. Oh, you may have confused the name of the spells. This is where the Canis quest ends. I could bring him down here. Colonel, I can cheese, can't I? Game, no. Oh, dog days, indeed. Indeed. That's exactly what happened. Shoot a grizzle, Ravis. Oh yeah, that's what he says, isn't it? The word grizzle is not part of my vocabulary. I do not know what grizzle means. Also, I don't know... Oh, wait a minute.
Look
Because
there.
these... Oh no, shut up, Colonel. You know nothing. Where are my pyramids? Well, I need my pyramids. Probably in the Animat up there. So we... Oh, there's another one over here. It's fine. Fast mode activated. Go. Let me check. And 1 day and 1 hour. Perfect. And we're going sneaking because we need to see if there are any secret passages around and all that sort of stuff. I wonder if Arilagi figured it out. Twitch is sometimes weird. Well, he knows I can, you know this, he knows these videos go up on YouTube. So if you want, I mean, just not, you know, live streaming is a thing because people know when I live stream and they're just like, but I want to watch now. I don't want to watch later. And that's kind of a thing, isn't it? But, okay, those things are going to be terrible. But I upload all these streams to YouTube. So you can watch them there if you want. And on double speed, which is great. I say that all the time. Watching these things on double speed, well, I say it's great because I like listening to myself. But,
Hey.
oh, come on. But yeah, it does help a little bit. Okay, we have a Spectre in there. That is a problem. Let me see. Oh, no, let's just get a little bit of damage over there. Oh, that's immune. Okay. Well, I can't get any damage. Let's get a damage on the Spirit, because he doesn't seem to be immune. Also, that's a Spectre, not a Spirit. Shut up. Okay, then I will Puppet Master somebody. And you guys are going to need to get out of the way.
Get a good shot with this.
Did it work? I don't think so. It did. It did. Now, this guy is dominated and frightened and many bad things for a little bit. Oh, Super Murderer. I got an achievement called Super Murderer. What's that even mean? Complete the game killing 1,200 or more creatures and NPCs. Oh, I completed the game, I guess. So,
Can't get a good shot with this.
I guess that's not detecting properly, because I didn't complete the game now. Okay, let's see if I can heal Itomak. I can indeed. There's a lot more things coming, and that is my call. Let's see, these guys are immune. Oh, I need Frost. Oh, I have plenty of Frost. Frost is my favorite. Well, it's actually not. I mean, these things are very bluish. Crush damage. But I should have Frost damage. I think I have some. Blizzard. Oh, yeah, that's my favorite for sure. Let's get that in there.
Dead on.
Can you cast it? That worked. Just cast it in there. Hit your friends. Oh, actually, that's a Spectre, so definitely hit them. Yeah. Okay. Do we have another thing? Dancing bolts. Shock damage. Winter wind. Definitely. You fart in their general direction. Come on.
It's no use.
It
I
is
need
very
something-
used.
Can't get a...
That was a cool... Oh my god. That pushes them back as well. Of course. Such is the strength of the general direction. Okay, let's get that.
It's no
These
use.
guys are all fire, so they're not gonna like
I'll
that.
take word that.
Okay, perfect. And transform into a monster. And get you out of there. And get in there.
Can't get a...
It's no use.
They
I
are
need something
immune to
strong.
piercing, so we have... Oh no, that guy turned into our friend. Come on, that's a kill. Itumak is down. I don't even know. What did he get? Oh, he's rested. Okay, that guy over there needs to die. Rah! That's not... I don't understand what Pallegina
This
thinks.
thing isn't doing the job.
You need to get... I don't
no
also
use.
don't understand what Hiravius does or thinks.
Gotcha.
There we go. Not too bad. Okay, you need to switch your weapon. There we go.
Absolutely.
And we
I'll
got
take a look.
all the pyramids. Not from here, though. They're probably hidden or something. Facebook is testing Facebook creators for gaming. It's almost impossible not to get... Oh, I didn't get it before. I got the fire prism. There's something. I didn't save. Something sees us. And I don't know what it is. Oh boy. Hi. What? So how many prisms do I have? Oh, I put the fire prism in there. So I need the wind prism in the windy thing. I know where it is. No, this is earth. This is wind. Right? But of course I'm missing 2 prisms. Unless I'm not. Don't know. He was dancing, yeah. Okay, now I do that. It's missing something. So this one doesn't have anything. WTSPQ, welcome to the stream. What's that quote from? Or where's that quote from? I watched... I saw Shrek. And there it is, that's the wind prism. Okay, so we have
now.
prisms here. Oh, we didn't come over here. Nice. Okay, so we have a prism over there and a prism over here. But we don't have one over here or over there. Also, I believe in the Let's Play, I screwed up exploration because I remember not being able to get all the things. So I just found the staircase and went down. Which is actually what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find the staircase so I can go up, not down. Because we can't proceed anymore. Go on in. Holy crap, go on out. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, and they're summoning. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, kill. Okay, and then we have a shadow. Are they immune to what? To things. Shoot. Oh, dang it. Okay, it'll be okay. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. I think. Okay. Next. I need to... Wind Blight. Yeah, I get that one. And she's ours. AI should take care of the rest. And we're gonna get a little bit of a heal. Even though that's gonna heal the Wind Blight, of course. I can get... We can start attacking that one over there, because we have somebody else over on that side.
I need something strong.
You need to shut up and use your rapier. Get the attack in there. Can I press control? No.
This thing
That's a kill. Okay, so
Thing
switch back
isn't
to your normal weapon. And fall
doing the
back.
job.
Let it do its thing. There it is. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. That goes well. That goes well. Wait a minute. Fiona is not a Disney... Oh, Shrek is not Disney. Oh. Fiona shouldn't be a Disney princess. That is sort of... I mean, at least in the one from the first game, which is the only one that I know. I think I saw something. Let's say movie. I mean, I think I saw something from the second movie, but I don't think I watched the
Can't
movie.
get a good
in its
shot with
completion. Okay, get yourself some protection because you're under attack here. I think, or maybe not. There we go. But Fiona was pretty much everything that Disney princesses are not, or tend not to be anyway, because apparently there's many different ones. I don't know that many, because I didn't grow up watching Disney movies. Or movies in general. Exceptional wand. I don't need no wands. It's fine. Thank you, though. Let's see what we have. We have a key! And a rain prism. Okay, what is this thing? Fragments of faded and within ruins descend the length of these broken pillars. And despite me knowing how to read them, I can't read them. Because it's only fragments. So we have a key for that. And we have a rain for here. So I can go over here. Unpause and go. And remove that. Go. There. Yeah, I didn't find that they were terrible movies. Or the first one was a terrible movie because, again, I only watched the second like for a little bit. Or little bits of it. It was really complicated and really different, and I'm like, I need to pay attention to this. I'm not gonna do that. But it was okay. It wasn't my favorite animation movie ever, though. My favorite one, what is it? Don't know. Probably WALL-E. Really like WALL-E. It was really cool. That post-apocalyptic feeling and all. That was really cool. I really liked that. And, what else? Elawhen Aid. A unique wand. We're just getting wands forever. That's not for us, though. That's for Aloth. And we have Aloth upstairs. Not doing much. Okay, so now we have this. Let's open these things. And do this. And then go there and see what this is all about. They shove their views in their movies. Well, doesn't everybody shove their views in their media? I don't think Disney is a very emblematic thing of liberalism or progressivism or anything, but then again, I don't follow their movies either. And there we go. Okay, so we have... That's fine. We're not being assaulted. What did we do? What is that? Did we just manage to kill those things a little bit easierly? What does that actually achieve? It's a quest. Winds of Steel. No. I need to return to Crucible Keep, yeah. Don't really know. The Brave Little Toaster. I think so. I think I watched that. I don't remember, though. I think I watched that. There was a year where I watched a bunch of animation movies. Like 6 or 7. And I think that was one of them. Brave Little Toaster. I think so. I don't know. Yeah, on Animus, that's pretty much how I think that goes. Let's not talk about old Disney, because... if we start opening that can of worms. Okay, so is this the same? Is this the same fight? There's no spirit telling me that it's not. Shh, that's bad.
Absolutely.
I will not have a chat with those guys. I'll get out of here. And we didn't get... They're basically protecting the way down. We didn't get the ladder, so we are going to need to go back up 2 levels, because we are currently on level 7, and it's only on level 5 that we have connection. the connection to the upstairs. So that's gonna be tricky. Because it's a long way. I really need to watch. There's a movie that I've been meaning to watch for forever, and I haven't. And if I tell you that I want to watch it, and I tell you I haven't watched it yet, and you know what movie it is, you're probably gonna just facepalm and say, "Why haven't you watched it?" Because if I want to watch it, I really should. And it's called Grave of Fireflies, and I really need to watch it. God damn it! But I haven't. Also, don't know where I can get it. That's kind of a problem. Probably Crunchyroll is gonna have something like that. Crunchyroll's pretty awesome for that. So yeah, this is where the pool of poisoned blood was. And that's theirs, and that is the master staircase, which is where we were at the beginning of this stream almost 2 hours ago. So we got through almost 2 levels. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Now, yeah, this is how it goes. Back up to Kenua. 5 hours? Was it 5 hours? I think it was 5 hours. Am I dead set on completing the other spots? No, I'm not, Dog Days. That's not doable at all. Even if I could get through those guys, which would actually allow me to get through a bunch of the guys after, that still wouldn't allow me to complete because the
Looks a little healthier than before.
end boss is just terrible. Now, what I will do though, if Kana? Anyway, if Kana is here, what I'll do is I'll actually go down there and complete his quest and see what that is all about. And then I'll do the Aloth quest as well, because we can do those things. Got a moment? Would appreciate a chance to talk. Yes, we had to come over here because we have somebody that wants to talk to us. My lord, I don't wish to trouble you, but I could use your help in a personal matter. Sure. You call your allies together, motion the petitioner to step forward. We're a lord, we shall hear. Oh, look at us, sitting up there. Gotta be a little bit uncomfortable with a watcher right beneath us. She gets a... Anyway. This... harder to say than I thought it'd be. My name is Odana. I fought in the Saints' War. Same as most of my kin. I followed orders, no more, but between one thing and another, I guess I made a reputation for myself. They call me a hero. Every seat I walk down, I get handshakes and comments. The dozens, they act like I'm some figurehead for their schemes. The things I've done, I don't get much sleep. The last thing I need is all this attention. All I want is some peace. Please, you're the only one I can turn to. Oh. Sounds like you'd use some rest, I suppose? Head out into the woods, you mean? I want to find rest in Defiance Bay. Seems like half my neighbors are in the dozens. Yeah. 5,000 coppers if I give you that. But if the dozens liked me, I probably would be able to tell the dozens to just leave him alone. So this is sort of patronage from me, I suppose. I don't know what that is going to entail. But I don't think I would go with that normally, so let's go with that. You'll be less recognizable outside the Deerwood. I'll give you some coin for the move. That's... Whoa. I don't know what to say. I can't thank you enough. I'll gather my things. Hire the first wagon out. Thank you, milady. And the stronghold has gained 1 prestige. So, yeah, kind of a lot of money to pay for 1 prestige. But there we go. We gained a little bit of experience as well, so that's really nice. And he left the stronghold. I thought it was a woman, but... You know, we have Marshal 4 win over there. And we got some level ups. And we have a merchant over here. We also have some things over here that I'll get. Potion of mirrored image. No, those go in there. That's good. And then we have...
and well met.
Yes, indeed. Just give me this. Just one. Just one. Oh my god. There we go. Perfect. Now. What I need to pay attention to is where I have my guys. Oh, they are all in here. So we can do Kana's quest. That's going to be good. We have a lot of level ups. So level up time. I like this. I always enjoy level ups. Oh yeah, Swisher. That's definitely true about the whole liberal thing. Mm-hmm. 5,000. Oh, yeah, that's right, Dog Days. I gave that prostitute 6,000 gold for a necklace. That's true as well. Well, it was actually, yeah, it definitely was. And a necklace that I didn't get anything for, I think. Just a bit of reputation, I guess. I think it was negative reputation, just a little bit of a thing. Okay, so let's see what we have over here. I need mechanics. I also need stealth. But I need mechanics more. Okay. Although I prefer 4 horsemen. I prefer it. We have level 5 powers. Okay. Ringleader, what do we have? How many do we have? We have 2. Okay, that's great. So we have Ringleader over here. Dominated. Wait, what? Imprints an insidious and powerful compulsion to obey the cipher across all enemies in the area. Oh my god. This is just gonna murder everybody. Dominated for 16 seconds on a base of 10, of course. Because just I have so much intellect. With an extra accuracy plus 10. And, oh, wait a minute, that's a dominated, so it sets charmed on the other guys. So, okay, it's basically the same thing. It's a little bit, yeah, it's different. It's pretty good. I'll go with that for sure. Ciphers are not very powerful, as you can see. Borrowed Instinct ransacks an enemy's intellect and perception for energy, causing damage to those enemies' attributes while boosting the cipher's defense and accuracy. Okay, so that's kind of, it's not really my thing. Then we have very little damage, as you can tell. We can't do much damage with this character because she only has 9 might, so it's not very good. Tactical Meld connects the mind of the cipher with an ally to gain the ally's knowledge of his or her enemy, bestowing an attack bonus upon the cipher towards the enemy the ally is attacking, plus 10 accuracy when attacking the same enemy as that. So that's interesting, but it's so powerful. It's more of a boss fight thing. For 40 seconds, it's pretty good. But, and actually, accuracy, it's sort of weird. I might not like that. Body Attunement, damage reduction stolen, nope. Mind Lance, that's damage. Silent Scream, that's damage. Wild Leech, stolen, oh, that's just weird, I don't like that. Crush damage, hobbled for target. I don't understand why this would be good. Although the weakened is nice. Might and Constitution reduced by 2. Movement is reduced by 1. Yeah, sort of. Fractured Volition. That's again against the boss. So I'll go with a Tactical Meld. How long? Unless this thing just lasts for forever. Just 19 seconds. It's not powerful enough. If it was a little bit more, I would go with that. Because it seems like a good thing. But let's go with the Tactical Meld. And that's 1 level up done. So let's see. Survival for you, I think. To survive, I have these 2 guys as survivals, and then he's as the not survival, as athletics, and I just have Ed there as that because of a misplacement of those things. I can get them back. Yes, okay, so I have them both on survival, and then I have Iravius on athletics. So survival for you, weapon specialization, you already have that. Vigorous defense, that's all once per encounter, just a bunch of defense. Armored Grace. Now that's better. Now this is amazing. Minus 20% armor speed penalty. This is incredibly powerful. This is a flat-out 40% speed increase. So it's 40% damage. Not quite. Because it applies double armor and just not... Well, it is. It is 40% damage, yeah. Unbending, let's see. 50% of the damage can get converted to healing over time. Now, that's pretty good. Oh, but that's instant. Okay, confident aim. And then I have his stances that are basically the reason why he's not... well, he's not very doing a lot of damage because of his defensive stance over here. What's that do? 2 enemies engage minus 5 deflection. Well, it's defender, it's not defensive stance, but whatever. It's all fine. And she's cautious attack, so they're meant to be tanks. They kind of work. It's not. Positioning is tricky. So you get lore. Just keep going that because I want to cast more spells, I suppose. I will actually have to check and see what is the maximum lore, as in what's the maximum spell cast. I think it's 12, but we'll see. Then we have Armor of Faith. Wait, I mean spell mastery? Mastering a spell allows a free use of that spell once per encounter. Wizards mastered spells do not need to be in their grimoires in order to gain the free use. Oh, I remember this. This is really cool. I really like just the character system now because I understand it. Oh boy, there's still limitations, but it's really cool that some of these like features and things. It's very much inspired in Dungeons and Dragons 3.5, I suppose. So I will go with Armor of Faith because I just do that so much. It's just a pretty decent. It's a pretty decent thing. Plus 4 armor damage reduction against everything, really, for 40 seconds. And it's the one that I cast the most. But let's reevaluate my priorities, because I might be casting the wrong thing. Since a friendly target to invisible, not really my thing. Not really my thing. Prayer against fear. No. Holy meditation. Friendly AoE. Plus the thing is... Yeah. The thing is, this spell might be used as a backup more than sort of a regular, because it depends on how you want to use the spell mastery. But I always cast Armor of Faith. But I never cast anything else. Let's go with Armor of Faith. And he gets new skills. Okay. Champion's Boon. Friendly target might. 10 might. 10 might! For 40 seconds. 10 perception and damage reduction 5. That is... Oh. I didn't... Sorry.
Yeah?
Sorry. That's pretty good. Oh, can you please... Thank you. What else do I have? Pillar of Holy Fire. That's like the Pillar of Fire, except it's different. It does 61 to 73 burn damage, whereas this one does 36 to 80... so basically a 60% damage increase or 80% damage increase with an accuracy very good and a faux AoE. How... Man, it's pretty good. What else? I have Prayer Against Imprisonment. Those are important, but they come in handy. 66 Endurance. Revive the Fallen. He has this already. I just found this in my Let's Play very late. Salvation of Time. Duration of active beneficial... Plus 10%? Duration of active beneficial effects? Suppose that's 10 seconds? Shields of the Faithful. Plus 25%. Oh, friendly AoE. Oh, this is amazing. This is like Armor of Faith. For 40 seconds, that is... Holy sh... That's something. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, let's get Kana. And let's go down below. Let's see what his quest is. I don't actually know how to get Kana, though. How do I do that? Can I just activate the thing?
Looks a little healthier than before.
Yeah, Swisher, I think that's the case. We just sort of go with the spells that we know, because that's what I think. That's what I think that Tyranny did so well, because it forces you to know your spells. It just fixes that problem of you knowing what you have, so you end up actually using your abilities properly. And also, I have a few things over here. So, who has? Oh, you need this. So let's see. You have. Do you have anything here that grants deflection? This grants deflection. All defenses plus 5. And you have 42 plus 9. Okay. So does anybody? That's plus 2 resolve. Plus 2 dexterity. Plus 2 perception. So I could use as perception. Friendly aura plus 1 stealth. That doesn't matter over there for her. So if she gets this, she actually gets these buffs. All of them. So that's pretty good. Does anybody need these? This is just a terrible thing. It's a terrible item. Shoot. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go... How do I do this? It's for retraining characters. No. Oh, there it is. Okay. So... I'm gonna save. Who am I gonna switch? I'm gonna say... Add there.
See you when I see you.
See you in a little bit, man. And I'm gonna recruit Kana. And Kana is level 1. Oh, I didn't level up Sagani. Sorry, Sagani. So she's going for lore. And we have ranger abilities. That's pretty good. Kana should be marked on it. On the map? I mean, that worked as well there, Dog Days. To return a character, you have to go back to the inn. It didn't look like it there, but well, I'll see. I'll see about that. Let's see. Swift aim. So what is... Oh, ranger ability is just one. Okay. So we have swift aim that increases attack speed. That's a modal thing. She has modals already, so I don't need that. Passive, defense against AoE attacks. Marked prey. That's an ability. Driving flight. Ranged attacks bounce 1 time. Oh, now that's good. Each ranged attack loosed by the ranger contains such a force as to fly straight through the first target and hit another target behind it for less damage. For how much less damage? I don't know, but maybe 50%. So that's pretty good, and I might go with that. Arrow sense. That function, no. Revive companion. That's actually not too bad. Heal companion is an interesting one. I suppose that's better. Twice per encounter. This is once per rest. I'll still go with the driving flight here. That's a bounce. It says bounce, which is weird. So there we go. She's now even more powerful. She was... I mean, rangers are pretty powerful. And Kana, I'm not gonna get too much into his skill sets. Hi, how's he going? No, I'm not gonna level him up because I don't. It takes effort. It takes a lot of effort to engage with their classes and with their abilities and all that. So I'm not gonna worry about that. I know how he works because I've used I've used him. I think I used him on the Let's Play, maybe a little bit, maybe I don't remember. Bouncy arrows. Yeah. I mean, we probably are going to be able to pull our weight. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I don't know her quest, or his quest, sorry. It just has a weird face. He doesn't have a beard, so it's a guy, right? And also has a name that ends with an A, so I forget about that. But I know his quest. Let me see. Are you a man? I mean... And then that hair. Do you have that listed anywhere? First level, scholar, Kana. He talks like this, so I suppose. But it doesn't say anywhere. I think so. Let's go with
Absolutely.
that. Hi, jailer. Are you making these guys upset? I hope you make these guys upset. Because they're, especially the new one. Nerid? Maybe not that one. There's one of them that are just a scum. So I'm just going to go through all the levels with Kana. See what he says. Because he wanted to meet Merwald. And we're going to now go to the place where Merwald was. Which is over here. I don't think he's going to say anything. Maybe I should talk to him. Looks like there's a clear sky over Heritage Hill. I hope the district can recover. There's a lot of history there. Even more now than you've saved it. Maybe they'll give you a plaque, he says. Yeah, he's talking about the district in the capital that I cleared out of all the undead. Actually, this really might do a little something for your reputation. It can't hurt to be known for ending a curse. Yeah, so how are you holding up? Tell me about yourself. Yeah, I've asked all the questions already. I think did I just skip through them? Was that what I did? Because I don't remember that. I don't remember a lot about him. I think I might have asked these questions when we arrived here in Cadnua. So let's actually look at the quest that he has. So I need to talk to Durance again. There it is. Time and Tides. Kanarua, an Aumaua from the northern lands of Rauatai, where the Aumaua come, has come to the Deer Wood in search of a sacred text. Oh, I remember that. Sacred text and how that means, what it means, and if it means what he thinks it means. So this is the way down. We need to find the ruins. This is early stuff, isn't it?
Here we are. To think we are so close. Beneath our very feet lie the endless paths built by Ard Nua, the great Angwithan king. Well, up here this is all Adiran, of course, but should we descend far enough, we will find some real history.
Od Nua, built by the great Engwithan king. So he knows who Od Nua is. And he was a king.
To uncover that great king's tomb would be a dream. But it is one of his servants I am after. Gabranos, a powerful mage and a dedicated scholar. A keeper of lore, just as I mean to be. He was in possession of the Tanvi Oratoa, or whatever form of it preceded the one we
That's
know.
the book.
I've seen it in ruins, alongside Gabranos' name. Scraps of the same symbols and verses we know in Rauatai. He must have held the words in high regard. Or perhaps he was even the author.
So yeah, that's the book he was talking about, the Tanvi Oratoa. Why does this book matter so much? Rauatai faces troubled times. That's his land, Rauatai. Once we were a unified people, but that's changing. And the Tanvi Oratoa is at the heart of that. There are those who saw that we haven't held to its instructions, that we have allowed ourselves to grow weak, and polluted our traditions by welcoming foreigners rather than laying claim to the land around us, that we must hold to those traditions if we are to take to make ourselves a nation to be feared. And yeah, his whole argument was that they were always a nation that brought in people from outside, and that's why they have the book that they have, because it's just a mess of all the traditions of everybody that joined their land, and that's his logic there, and that's what he's trying to prove, I think. My brothers would have it so, but we don't need to isolate ourselves to make Rauatai great again. I know there's more to the chant. It wasn't created out of sand and water 1,000 years ago, but brought to Rauatai by the Engwithans, by a people that knew the value of alliances and shared their knowledge with us. And with that knowledge, we made Rauatai what it is today. If I can find the original, I can prove it. They'll know that the chant is far older than we believed, that the Engwithans favored peace. They did, didn't they? The Engwithans. We don't know much about the Engwithans. We know about the Legend Key, that is an Engwithan faction, but it doesn't mean that the Engwithans were nasty, because the Legend Key is terrible, and they're the main antagonists of the game, so far anyway. And the trade of knowledge. If we follow in their footsteps, we can make a kingdom just as grand and lasting as theirs. And how is one old book going to... No, let's not go with that. Averting conflict is a noble ambition. Let's go with that. And a lofty one, I know. I am glad you feel the same. I feel it's the better course for Rauatai. We're a people of many races, and we've always stood together. I feel we are destined for greatness. I wonder if we're gonna be close to Rauatai. You can pronounce Engwithan? Aw. You don't know why? Let's see. Oh, it's the Ngui. It's probably that's what's tripping you up. Yeah, I can see that, Bruno. You go with training. You just need to think of different things. Sometimes pronunciation is all about thinking to say something different. And it's just you need to train your mind to think of something else, and then eventually you'll get your mouth to go there. Yeah, Bumpy's pretty cool. He's pretty cool, especially if you get to talk to him about things, and he's very level-headed. He's me and him. We have a very different upbringing. And just see things, some things, not all the things. We align, our views align in a lot of stuff, but some things just have very different perspectives. But that all surprises me in Bumpy is that he despite everything, he's always very calm. He's very, very laid back is probably not the word, but I guess he's very present, and that surprises me a lot because that's just something very, very awesome. I'm still gonna go through all the levels, Log Days, because I want to have these dialogues, because this is very good, because it's engaging with a world, and this is where what I'm enjoying the most out of this. Well, one of the things that I'm enjoying the most out of this replaying. Yeah, so did I. WTSPQ. So did I. But he's not about the upbringing. In that regard, it's not about the upbringing. He still very much is. I say still, but he very much follows the creed, I guess. But that's not what I mean. I'm not talking about his religion or anything. We don't talk about that. It's not what makes him, I suppose. Or me. Catholic doesn't count as much. Or Catholic. I guess. I guess. I don't mean to rain on anybody's parade though, but I guess I know what you mean. Let's see. We feel are destined for greatness. Okay. You sound very impressed by this Gabranos. They say he held power over the elements, Kanakovs, but I'm more interested in his writing. He was a prolific author. I haven't been able to translate everything, but I've seen enough to know that he traveled far and wide. If only we could have met him, what wisdom he could share. But, well, if I find his spirit, I will be able to share some of his wisdom, I guess. But we can follow his example and strive to learn. But probably that's going to be what's going to happen. Because that's the tomb and all that. That's probably going to be, the end of this quest, I guess. But we can follow his example and strive to learn from those around us. I improve upon it. So you haven't actually read his writing? How could I? He asks. It's a dead language, and hardly anyone has... Well, actually, I know how to speak that language. It's a great language, and hardly anyone has translated even a small fraction of it. You speak in Gwithan. He eyes me curiously. Perhaps when we find his work, you could translate for me. Yes. Let's start looking then.
If my sources are correct, Gabranos will have brought the text with him. It will probably be within a library, or a tomb perhaps. It tends to be one of the two. Let's be off.
Let's be off indeed. And Pelagina and Arabius have leveled up. Lovely. Mizuma, welcome to the stream. Bonoit. Bonoit to you as well. Bruno was creating a character on Arcanum and created a dumb one. It's funny. It is funny. It is funny. It is very funny, indeed. Arcanum is more... I think Arcanum is more funny than Fallout on the dumb thing, because they knew what they were doing. So let's go over there. See if anything shows up over here. Jungs, thank you for coming, and I'll see you later. Go to bed. Bye. Have a good night. I saw... Oh, yeah. Okay. So, nothing. Kana's not saying anything. It's fine. It's all good. We're just having to go through all the level or all the loading screens. That's all good. And then we click over here. And off we go. Of course, if this was a Let's Play, I would just say, okay, I'll see you if he says anything new. Smack. And then start recording again. Because he could start at any time and I wanted to catch it. Or unless it was like a very long thing, I wouldn't do the recording immediately. I'll just save often and then reload. Because of file sizes and things. Not saying anything though. Keep going. You mean type worth a dang? WTSPQ? Not with a dang. You don't type with a dang, I suppose. Okay. Did we explore everything over here? Use the tab key to highlight items, objects, or highlight interactive objects in the environment. Indeed. That's what I'm always pressing when I'm playing this game. Tab key for forever. Actually, I had an old keyboard that lasted me for like 10 years. Yeah, probably about 10 years now that I think about it. No, probably not 10 years. Like 9 years. I had an old Microsoft keyboard with mechanical keys, but they weren't actual mechanical keys. They were just their IntelliType whatever. But they were pretty good. But the tab key just murdered itself after a while, because I always pressing it, and it was the tab key and the control. It just didn't survive. It didn't work. Oh, WSBQ. Worth indeed. That's fine. It's fine. Sometimes it's like there's sometimes you'll write like some people might not know this and write wrong because they don't, but I've seen people who know this and just write things like, for example, off instead of have, like I off to go because of the way people things all the way they talk, and I find that I do that more and more actually as I grow senile and old. That's the way that I work. That, like, for example, the other day I wrote the word fit. I meant to write fit and I wrote feet. So fit as in it doesn't fit, and I said feet as in my feet, like foot and feet. So I just just didn't write it properly. Just, why did I not? I know how to write things. It just, yeah. So yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's the vocalization of the text. It almost looks like you're writing as in with auto-detect or something. Quest updated. Time and tide. We have passed the sealed door which barred passage into the lower regions of the Endless Paths. Kanarua believes that this was the site of Cabranos' work. It is a green place, for all that Kanarua seems pleased to be here. And it may be best that we find Cabranos' remains or his work with haste. Well, it's a terrible place, and I hope it's over here, because if it's not, I have no idea where it is, and it's the terrible enemies that exist. And I don't want to fight them. Or it could be here as well. Oh, it is here. There was a skeleton, and within a room. Oh, it was over here. Yeah, right. I said this in the Let's Play as well. I noted that I knew Ingwithan, and we do know Ingwithan. The engravings remain distant, something like that. Were these experiments? Says Kana.
It's good to be on the road again.
No, it's not. Okay, so this is not where I need to go. We have another thing over here. Kana's sister is going to be a companion in Pillars of Eternity too. Great. It's good that I'm learning about Kana then. Also a Maua woman. I'm in the wrong room. South. I suppose this is south. To me, this is east. But then again... Look there! Above the overseer... He said something about that. A study! Grabanas' work must be... Oh boy. Here somewhere. Hi! Mr. Skeletal Wizard? Shut up! That's... Woohoo! Okay, that worked.
This was Gabranos.
Wasn't very good, was
This was the great scholar I was looking for.
it? Some scholar, he was a madman. But why? He traveled everywhere. I found traces of his work on 2 separate continents. And he ends his days here? Doing this? Was this the source of all that knowledge? Those experiments out there? The bodies? He was one man. That doesn't mean you were wrong about the rest of it. Well, maybe. But I was wrong about him for certain. I took him for an inspiration. I wanted... Never mind. Let's find the tablet and get out of here. Yeah, well, I suppose the tablet is right there. We didn't have access to that before. Nice. What does he have? We didn't have access to this as well. Or either. Well, it doesn't matter, because it sucks. So let's see about this tablet.
This can't be it. But the symbols... No. I was so close. Look, you can see, there's his name. And these symbols. Virtue. Gods, the rest is too worn away. There must be something, a verse, even a word. Be like unto the waves, be wrathful as the sea, anything. Is there really nothing? Not even to explain this?
Kana looks about the room, his shoulders slumped. He bends over the shattered fragments, pulling the largest of them together, removing a rolled piece of paper and a stick of charcoal from his pocket. He sets about forlornly making a few rubbings. So what he's trying to do here is to find what he looked for, to find a connection between the writings of this guy and the Tara Wevrva. The book that he was... That's the book of laws for his people. Maybe you can salvage some small part of it. Isn't it enough that you found it? What? This sheltered mess? I might as well bring back an empty piece of parchment. Kinda sighs and sets down his charcoal. He gazes down at the fragments. But it existed once. It was here. Whole. But he runs his fingers over the stone. Maybe you're right. Well, so let's see. Whatever was on that tablet, your people made at the Tanvi Ora Toha their own. That's true. What Gabranos thought about it doesn't matter. Well, but it's to talk about the origins here. That's the point. And especially because this goes against his logic of not being, of not closing the ports and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's very much a line that I want to choose what kind of thinking I'm going to get him. So I'm going to go with this one. The tablet was here, and you still have the phrase you found in Ixamital. You were right. Tell that to the Lore College. But the Ingwithans aren't as I believed. I thought for certain their words would favor peace. How can I go back and tell the lore chanters that we should emulate them? Actually, what did you say about be wrathful as the ocean? There must be something, a verse, even a word. Be like unto the waves, be wrathful as the sea. Because those are the verses of his book. Grabanas was flawed. That doesn't mean you shouldn't advocate for peace. I suppose you're right. And then he wasn't the only Ingwithan in the world. I just wonder what he saw in the Tanvia Ora Toa. What could appeal to someone like him? He gets back to his feet. Some of the smudges, at least, may hold meaning in time. I'll be glad to be out of this place. All the same, I could use some air. And we completed his quest. There it is. When is the stream gonna finish today? In about 30 minutes or 40 minutes. At least it should be for about that. I also want to do Aloth's quest. That's gonna take a little bit less time. Unfortunately, I don't have a scroll time portal. Why make him champion a lie? Well, it's not a lie. It's just his point of view. The problem started way earlier. And actually, that does explain why I was surprised to think of the Ingwithans as a peaceful people. Because we don't really know that. We don't know. I don't think we know if the Ingwithans are peaceful or not. But the problem started way before that. The lie doesn't happen now. The lie happens before because he's actually looking for proof of something. So the fact, I mean, he's not doing scientific work. That's the problem. So he set out to find the proof of what he's looking for. So he's going to be blind to anything that disproves it. And I'm just following that line of reasoning here, to be honest. And I'm very much manipulating him to make him do the best he can. I'm manipulating him because I'm not actually explaining the logic. I'm sort of pushing him in that direction. And he's gonna do the work all by himself. He can do that. I suppose. I don't really know what's gonna end the end game, but if I want to choose an ending for him, well, I'd be surprised and pleasantly surprised if it was a bad ending that got out of this, because I can definitely see him being either humiliated or disreputed, or just in general not being successful at what he's trying to do because he didn't find this. That line right there, what, are you going to return home a failure? That line, that option that we had, is very telling, and I think that might be one of the things that make him. But if it is that ending, I'm going to be very satisfied. If not, well, it's a reward, I guess, for what I set him out to do. But the lie starts earlier. The lie doesn't happen there. He didn't find anything new. He didn't find anything contradictory.
Looks a little healthier than before.
That's what I mean. That the lie happens early. Okay, so let's see about Canada's missing and getting Aloth. Hello, Aloth. Hello. How's it going? Let's go to the Defiance Bay and go to the sanitarium, because we need to talk to a person that is in there. It comes from Valiant Republics. She is specialized in in Awakenings. She was dealing with somebody, I think. And the sanitarium is here in Brackenbury. Let's actually keep an eye here on the buildings. 13 hours. It's not very great. So let's see. 12 hours. 18. Let's go there so we can build. He didn't find proof. He didn't find what he wanted to find. That's the problem. He was looking for something in particular. Unless I misread that, Dog Days. I might very well have misread that. He didn't find, because I went back and looked for it, whether or not the writings actually pointed towards the Angwithans being a bellicose people. Or then again, maybe I'm looking at it in the wrong way. Maybe I'm looking at it as in the Ingwithans in general, and he was actually looking for Grambanos or Gorbanos in particular. At any rate, what you say, even if that's the case, that still was the option I made to make him lie about it, even if that's the case. But I don't think it is the case. He was looking for the source of the book, which he found. He didn't find. Did he? I misread that then. I definitely misread that. I definitely misread that. If that's the case, I did not understand how that worked. I thought, so Dog Days, I thought he didn't find a line from the book. The Skeleton Wizard was, yes, the Skeleton Wizard was the author, but he had found that in Ixamiddle, and that's what I told him. You found the verse in Ixamiddle, and which is the land where he came from, or not where he came from, where he was traveling, because he came from Rawatai. Because that was the thing. He knows he was the author, or at least somebody that transcribed it or worked with it. I mean, objectively speaking, he says it's the author. Let's go with that. But he knows he's the author because of that. But when he found the tablets, he didn't actually find any proof. He found a translation of a translation of a translation, not the source. So he doesn't know he's the author. But I need to read that again. But from my I basically need to read that again. From my understanding, he didn't find any conclusive proof in there, and I just encouraged him to continue his political, very much political campaign. So basically, just that. He didn't find what he wanted, and I made sure that that wasn't a failure for him. That was my intention there. It's not. He was wrong from the start. I mean, in the sense that he was trying to find a thing to corroborate his sense, not to find out what was actually going on. And because if he wasn't, the thing is, if he wasn't trying to find a thing to corroborate his line of thinking, he would never be a failure, because he would just, I found this is what happened, and this is what the book, where the book comes from, and all that. This is how archaeology can be. Actually, it can't. If you're like that, you're gonna be extremely criticized. If he was doing an archaeological, if he was trying to do an archaeological study of that book in particular, it would hold no water whatsoever. He's not doing it properly. You need to he can't draw. If he found the translation of a translation of a translation, you can't connect it to the origin. You just can't connect it to that time, and then that's a whole lot more work. And then just finding the tablets. Of course, the tablets would be, you'd be able to. I mean, especially with modern technology, you'd be able to get a lot of information from the tablets. But then, only then, would you actually be able to say something. He knows the Skeleton Wizard is the author. He knows that the philosophy he thought he was looking like it from the wrong angle. Yeah, I think so. That's the case. I think that's the case, the Dog Days. If he's actually looking for something, he needs to tell the truth, not pretending. No. Actually, he's not looking for. That's the thing. That's the thing, Dog Days. He's not looking for the truth. He's looking for a reason to believe what he believes. From the start. From when we find him. When he explains his task, when he explains what he's doing here, what he's doing in Caed Nua, he explains that he's looking for justification, for proof. Whatever it is. So very much unscientific. That's why the problem starts way before that encounter. That starts from the beginning. It starts before we even met, kinda. And that's what I mean. He was never looking for the truth. He was looking, if the truth corroborated what he said. But the thing is, when you're looking for the truth like that, and you find something that proves what you're trying to do, because that situation is really tricky, because there's so little to work with. In real life, it doesn't actually happen like that. What happens is you have a lot of perspectives, a lot of information all the time about anything that you think. And if you're looking for proof of what you're saying, you're most likely going to be wrong. Or at least you're not going to be less wrong than you were in the beginning. So if you were right, you would be just as right. You wouldn't be more right if you found proof. You need to look... it's what you're saying, dog. You need to look for what it actually is and analyze it properly, and then come up with a theory or an hypothesis or whatever, and just come up with it and just try to explain what you see. What he's doing is the opposite. Is coming up with his own way of thinking and then shutting himself off to everything else that doesn't corroborate what he's thinking. I think we're on the same sort of point here, Dog Days. I just didn't understand that interaction the same as you did, because I don't see that he found anything that makes him wrong, just as he wouldn't find anything that makes him right, because he was biased from the start. You know what I mean? Exactly. He was looking for a truth that supports his whole view. That's just the perspective. That's just like if I say that the sun moves, and I look at the sky, you see the sun is there, and then in a few hours it's over there. That's the proof. You can't. That's not how it works. That's the simplest I can get it. Because the other person says the sun doesn't move, then he presents actual proof, and then you have two competing theories that both have proof. And that's not how it works. You need to disprove, and that's how science works anyway. It doesn't better him as a person? No, it doesn't. But he as a person doesn't really matter, does it? Sometimes there's things greater than us. And if we need to sacrifice ourselves for what we, in this case, very much for what we believe in, that's what he did. That's what he did. He sacrificed his own integrity. From the start. I didn't make him do anything. I just kept him on his path. That's something, actually, you might notice, Dog Days. I do that a lot in RPGs. I especially if I'm not having a very self-righteous morale system for my character, I just sort of perpetuate the path that the companions and NPCs have and take. They tell me from the start that they're trying to do something. I make up my mind about what I think about what they're trying to do, and then I try to keep that and just make them achieve their goals. And if they like it, awesome. If they don't, well, so their own fault. But I basically maintained his path. You say I didn't make him do that. He wasn't a good person to begin with. In the sense that he was very biased all along. He's trying to pursue a line of thinking that was tenuous, and he was grasping at straws. Yeah, martyrs, I guess. Not really WTSP. I'm not talking about martyrs in particular. I'm sort of talking... how should I put this? There is a science. This happens a lot in philosophy. I don't know how to explain it, but this happens a lot in philosophy, but it also happens in science. But I can explain it better in science. So, if you have a specific field of study that you really feel is gonna be worth your time, you devote yourself to that field of study. But when you do that, you're going to shut yourself off to other things. The problem here is, how do you choose to study any given field? You have to be predisposed. You have to choose before. You have to just sort of be biased in that sense that you're just going to say, okay, I'm going to study quantum quantum relativity. I'm just going to focus on that because I hear that's the best thing, that's the future, that's going to be a huge breakthrough, and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to just study on that. And then you focus on that, and you shut yourself off to everything else. Now, this isn't immediately a problem in science because you're still following the scientific method. But what happens is you're sacrificing your greater perspective as a scientist on all matters related to your original choice. So try to think of yourself as a upstart, a new scientist, or somebody that's starting their studies, and you need to choose a field of study. At that point, you can continue studying everything. You're never going to specialize. You're never going to be able to really publish anything meaningful because you're studying everything. You're never going to be very focused. When you choose to focus, you are sacrificing yourself. This happens more in philosophy because the problem with philosophy is that the way we think affects more the way philosophers think, or the way the human brain is made affects more philosophers than it affects scientists. The scientific method applied to philosophy is way harder to do. It is still done, but it's way harder because of that. And when you follow, like you see, I don't know, a philosopher just decides, okay, I'm gonna follow this line of thinking. I'm gonna be an existentialist or something like that. And they're very much sacrificing themselves for their beliefs. It's their philosophical beliefs, but still, it's that. And you see that. I mean, this is just on this level. On this particular level, that kind of was sort of archaeological studies, I guess. Let's call it like that, because it still is. It's just not very good, from a scientific perspective. But if you think about religion, it's still the same thing as well. Imagine somebody that is very fervorous, again, like a very devout. I don't know. Let's go with a Christian, very devout Christian that doesn't believe that, for example, science fiction. Is something that people should focus on. That's a thing. That's a way of thinking. And as we were talking about before, I have a Christian upbringing, and I can understand that. I can understand that way of thinking. Why a Christian wouldn't think that science fiction is right. And think of that. You're sacrificing yourself as a Christian. As a person, you're sacrificing yourself. You're choosing not to partake in science fiction because of what you believe. It's not so much a decision as it is a principle. So that happens with him, with Kana as well. It's not that he chose to lie from the beginning. It's that the principle that he was following. It's the following that I'm not sure I'm explaining myself very well, but basically that's that. Parts of worldview should make realize that he doesn't need a text to have philosophy. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's good. Yes, Dog Days. We are on the same spot. I think we have the same understanding. But I'm sorry I didn't explain myself very well. Sorry. Yeah, I think WTSPQ. I think the martyrdom is very much related to religion, I guess. It's always going to be that connotation, I guess. I have, yes, WTSPQ. And studied it. It's not just about reading it, it's studying it as well. Anyway, let's do Aloth's quest. Let's talk to him. How may I be of service? He asks. I'd like to know more about Isilmir. Isilmir, so just to contextualize you guys on Aloth's quest. Isilmir is his old personality. Not old personality as in he lost his mind or his memory, but his soul was in another body. And Isilmir, let's find out. Such as, when did she awaken? Oh yeah, so Isilmir is, I think she was I don't remember who she was. But she's like crazy. When did she awaken? My father was a strict man, he says. He expected the best from his child and he didn't tolerate failure. At times, he could be rather adamant, particularly when he'd been drinking. Isilmir manifested on one such occasion. To be honest, I don't remember the specifics, only that he was more careful with me after that. I suppose his father was more careful. You said you learned to hide her a long time ago? My mother instructed me to keep her a secret after she first emerged. She feared that knowledge of my awakening would render me an outcast. Just bear in mind that this awakening here, which is, of course, remembering past lives of the soul, people have stigma here in this world, and that's actually what frustrates me about the world of Pillars of Eternity. They have a stigma against anything that has related to that. And also, awakened people do go crazy. We found that early on. Aloth actually asked us to find about that. So yeah, he really wants to fix this. Even though Isilmir, he says, proved useful against my father, I trusted my mother's advice, and I've since come to see the wisdom behind it. Merwold is an extreme example, but one I can relate to more and more each year. So Merwold is the guy that we met and that went crazy because he was awakened. Because he just couldn't distinguish anymore between all the personalities and people. Could I talk directly to her? He gives you a taut look, or taut frown. Her usurpations are uncontrollable enough. I'm not eager to invite her into my consciousness more than necessary. Yeah, and that's probably how he managed to tame her. Now, this is going to be a fun one. I remember this one. We did this on camera for the Let's Play. Young Bulls, welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Bella Sage, she's the one. So that would be me, an expert on awakenings. Though the lack of research subjects has made me more of an expert in counting floorboards, she says. I would like to transfer Animancy's success in butt dressing pre-awakened souls to soothing those whose souls have already awakened. But I need subjects, and most of the patients here are too broken to produce reliable results. It is a tragedy to have come so far for nothing. Yeah, she came here because she wanted that. It's interesting. There's not a whole lot of people that are woken. So you're in luck. I have a volunteer. She springs to the balls of her feet, beaming. Galarde? Who is it? Aloth's lips curl into a frown. I don't know about this. She grins more broadly still. Don't be silly. The process is perfectly harmless. All you must do is stand in that cage over there. I beg your pardon? I jest. You Aedirans are so uptight. I do not even know what this thing is used for. It belonged to the last occupant of this office, I think. Now they upgrade him to a cell. Again, I jest. She rubs her hands together, getting down to business. So, I need you to sit here. Then she takes Aloth by the shoulders and steers him to the couch. And try to relax, but don't try too hard, then you will not be relaxing. Indeed, his eyes are humorless. That's funny. I like that. I like that. That is, this is a very serious place, but a very serious thing for him. But I like that he just... I like that the narrator put it over there. And you must also wear these. Little cold, but the copper will help conduct your essence. The Animancer fastens thick copper bands to Aloth's forehead and wrists. As she ratchets them tighter, his face twitches with suppressed irritation. Now, I will examine your soul through my scope. And she reaches into her desk and produces a long chambered tube. Knobs, dials, and small, toothed wheels run along the side of the device. It is fitted with Adra lenses to cut different thicknesses and concavities. By manipulating them, I find the angles and densities that will allow me to track the anomalies in your soul. Adra are the stones that talk with souls. That's why that works like that. She's not a quack. She knows what she's doing. Well, more or less. She's trying to study still. People don't really know very much. She raises a finger. But first, we must find this cunning interloper. You will answer some personal questions while I make adjustments. Sagani pats his arm. Don't worry. I'm sure he won't hear any of it. Oh my god, Sagani, stop that. Aloth squirms and on the couch. Very well. She holds, Bella Sage holds the scope to her eye and flicks a knob. To begin, tell me something personal. Something from a time before your awakening. There's nothing to tell. I was just a normal child living in the Sithwood. He looks to you. His face is set in a frown. But the rigid edges of apprehension show through nevertheless. Tell me about your parents, Aloth. As you speak to Aloth, you feel your voice like a bell in your chest. It tolls softly, luring him into the mists of his own memory. Bella Sage doesn't seem to notice anything, but you feel as if your words are soothing his experience and tangling its many threads. Now, this is because I'm a watcher, not because I'm a cipher. So a watcher is what we become because of the main quest, somebody that can see souls and talk to souls. A cipher is somebody that can manipulate souls and read souls in a different way, sort of more in... It's a different thing. It's our class, but still, it's very, very much what we're doing. He closes his eyes. Mother, he says, is all away most of the time with the Thane's family. But, that's Thane, I suppose it's their tribal lord or something like that. That's, it's like a Thane, but it's Thane. It's miswritten on purpose. But I always know when she's coming home. Father's bottles accumulate like storm clouds on the horizon. His fits of temper become swifter and more violent. It still shames him knowing that her hemneg to another man supports us better than his labors as a steward. This is good, Belisajah says. I'm starting to see something. Continue. Tell us about the time you awakened. And she bites her tongue as she twists one of the dials. I'm in my 5th year of training. Mother is home. I can let my guard down a little because when she's around, he is usually only angry with her. But he has heard that I have had trouble casting missiles. That's magic. That my flame shields are unstable. He is furious that I have failed, and Mother's presence reminds him that he has failed too. The first blow takes me by surprise. One moment I am sweeping the kitchen. The next I'm sprawled on the ground, stupidly looking at flecks of my blood on the tile. His boots, glistening with fresh polish, thud across the floor. He kicks me in the stomach, and I curl up to shield my vitals. But it's pointless. Protecting one thing only leaves leaves something else exposed. Still huddled on the ground, I retreat as fast as I can. I retreat until the vision of the kitchen and my own trembling knees is nothing but a pinprick against a field of black. His jaw locks and his eyes twitch beneath their eyelids. Madicho! Belisajah furiously cranks the knobs around the scope. He's hypnotized himself with his old memory. You've got to bring him out of it. Quickly, I almost have it. Okay, let's shake him by the shoulders. Aloth, you've got to wake up. Aloth's eyes snap open, but the expression you see in them isn't his. You've scuttled him off? A whittling daisy, that one. Yeah, he's hypnotized himself and gotten her out. Belisajah sucks a deep breath through her teeth. That's it! I'm seeing a shift in his essence. Something spreading and congealing. And she glances at you over her scope. Keep talking. He seems to respond to you. So what brought you here, I ask. Cracking bones and voices high in ire. Warm molasses feeling that crisp down your gut when crisis is nigh. That's different, says Pelagina. Belfetto, we have flares of a totally distinct essence. And she jots shorthand notes onto the paper, on the pages next to her, and turns one clicking knob to her scope. Now try to get the two of them talking. Iselmir, tell Aloth why you have awakened. Fie, he's the one who needed me, hiding in his own bone bag like a turtle in his shell. Aloth's face twists in fury. I never turned it over to you. Good, yes, very good, says Belisajah. She rests from her scribbling only to make another adjustment to her scope. I can now see 2 separate patterns of essence. Where he ebbs, the other flows. It's as if the awakened souls fill the spaces that he leaves empty. And she prompts you with a circling of her wrist, quill still in hand. Go on. So, Aloth, what's this about ceding space to Iselmir? He grits his teeth painfully. I've given her nothing. She usurps me in my own body. Aye, and I lend him a pair too. You should ask with I did what that old man of his. How the last time he laid a hand on us, I break it in 3 places. Aloth's head jerks to the side. That wasn't your decision. It's never been your decision. Now I was awakening, but now I'm stuck at you. And damned if I let you nibbling drag us both through the scupper. Ah, very good, says Belisajah as she lowers her scope and consults her notes. I think I've finally got something we can work with. I've tracked Iselmir's essence throughout the exchange. She had a particularly high density index during the most heated portions of their argument, and her essence seemed to localize mostly clearly in the lower portion of the subject's left ribcage. That's right, around the spleen, which of course means that she is triggered by black bile. No doubt the subject's characteristic melancholy is to blame. Aloth blinks back at you, and in the midst of his perturbation, you're not quite sure who's looking out of his eyes. That's utter horseshit, says Aloth. It is really old-school medicine style, I'll admit. How gracious, says Pelagina. She glares at him, Belisajah does. Yes, never mind my years of training. I suppose you have better explanation? Well, I do, actually. Let's see. Well, your clothes. I think Iselmir's appearance are related to potential sources of trouble for Aloth. Sort of. That's much more normal and explanative. Belisage carefully scratches her jaw, her gaze darting between you and Aloth. I suppose that could be true. She jots another note. I'll have to check this against other research. Aloth removes the copper hands. Well, and good for you, but what does this mean for me? Belisage frowns at her notes, tapping her cheek with a quill and making a grand show of concentration. However, you catch her stealing a glance at you over the pages. Oh, she's waiting for my input. Iselmir tries to take control from you when she thinks you can't face a problem on your own. You can't let her make these decisions for you, says, I could say. She did you a favor by dealing with your father, didn't she? I think she's trying to help you stand up for yourself. You might not like her methods, but you should hear her out. Okay, that's interesting. And it seems that Iselmir steps in when she determines that you're in danger. It's not clear yet whether this is a help or a hindrance. Interestingly enough, this is the middle ground here, I would say. So we have very much take control of your own self, Aloth, or let her have a say. I don't know what I chose on the Let's Play, but I'm going to go with this one, because I know what he does. And my intention with this playthrough is to make choices based on my knowledge of the game, without trying to spoil it for you guys if you don't know the end of the game and all that. I'm not trying to spoil it for you, but something that the game already told us, and the game usually tells us all the things, I just don't pay attention to it. I didn't pay attention to it the first time around because it's tricky. There's a lot of things to catch from this game. But Merwold went crazy. It's important that we get this awakening under control if Aloth is to remain sane. I don't remember the endings, but I'm gonna go with this one. Iselmir tries to take control from you. You can't let her make these decisions for you. My thoughts exactly, says Aloth. I'll have to be more careful about her from now on. I've got a lot to process regardless. Thank you for your help, Selenumbra. And he does not look at Belisage. Also, it's pretty awesome that I named my character Selenumbra, because she's Valian, and that's a Valian name, sort of. Because it's got a little bit of a... It's Latin, I guess. I think it means something. I don't remember. Penumbra, it's like the opposite or something. I don't remember, because she's a... I don't know. It's awesome. I love it, but just fantastic. I love that character. Belisage sets her notes on her desk and returns to her scope. Well, I hope this has been as useful to you as it has been to me. I finally have material worth publishing. You'll be the toast of Revuna, or Revua, Fentrialoth. I suppose that's friend, or something. Aloth's grimace melts into a crooked smile. Aye, advancing the right-wise principles of animancy. Just what you've always wanted. As you turn to leave, you catch a darting movement out of the corner of your eye. Belisage is humming to herself, still occupied with her scope, but Aloth is holding her notes. He's just about to tuck them into his cloak when he catches you watching. He holds a finger to his lips, his eyes wide and imploring. Please, I don't want my personal information published like this, especially not after her nonsense. This is really cool. This is a really important decision. I think I let him keep the stuff. I haven't read the lines yet, but I don't want him to take the stuff. Yeah, no, the first line is no. I think I chose this one. I don't remember, but I'm not gonna let him keep the stuff, because that's what I keep saying. People don't like Animancers, and I don't really like that about the setting. It's not that it's bad, it's just that it's like, ugh, come on. Because Animancy is just the brave new world, and people are just idiots. I mean, there's a lot of considerations. It's not that I'm trying to dismiss the considerations, but people don't like Animancy for other reasons. But I'm gonna go with the honest here. You get your explanation and she gets her research. That's the deal. He slides the papers back onto the desk, giving you a rueful look. I'm not gonna help you explain this one, Scholar Boy. Says Imetal or whatever. And that's the quest completed. That was more fun than I remember it being. Well, that was more fun than I remember it being. Lavender Inline added. Quest expires in 2 days. We have a new quest. So, that was that. Young Bull started collecting Zippo lighters recently. That's pretty cool. I knew somebody that was collecting them. There's some very interesting things. Are you having are you having any like theme for your collection, or are you just sort of hoarding them? Because I don't like. There's so many. Because collection is really interesting. I didn't really understand collection until like 5 years ago or something. But it's really cool if you really go out of your way to get some like really specific things. That was fun, Harry. Yeah, that was. Yeah, Dog Days, you can tell me. Oh, actually, yeah, you can tell me. You can tell us, I guess, what happens if you let it take it. I remember. I think I chose to let him take it in the Let's Play, but maybe I don't. Eloth is the new Theos. If he takes it. Are you sure? Is that it? Huh. Huh. Well, I guess we'll find out how that goes. Eventually. Because Theos is weird. Theos is a very interesting character, but not as interesting as Shigur? Is it Shigur? I mean, I sometimes remember her name. I think it is Shigur, or Sigure. Such an interesting character. I loved her dialogue. Absolutely amazing. She just appears very, very late in the game.
So, Aloth, have you ever woken up to find your other half used your body during the night?
I don't think I understand you. And I'm not sure I want to.
Well, I've found that if I go to sleep hungry enough, I wake up covered in blood and delightfully full.
That was Hiravius, by the way, talking. And he's talking about turning into a Stelgar and going hunting. Not actually in doing the... That... It's not the same thing. Not the same thing. Sintel, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How far in is this? Very good question. I would say about 40% on the main quest. But that's main quest in particular. We've actually done about 40%.
Looks a little healthier than before.
We've actually done about 40% in general. That's really cool that I got these two guys' quests. Oh, I like that.
Farewell.
I like that a lot. Farewell, man. Have a nice one. And then we have Adder back. Oh.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, we're about 40% in. Did a lot of the main quest. Basically, it's all balanced now. The side quests and the main quests are all balanced. So he takes over the Latin Key. Oh, it's really interesting. It's really interesting that it would be that decision in particular, Dog Days. I made the right decision. I think I made. Now that you mentioned that, I remember that ending. I think I let him take it. So let's do some level ups over here. She's for survival. She's now level 10 survival. That's really nice. And then we have Lay on Hands, which that's endurance. Don't really want that. Inspiring Triumph. That's when she kills somebody, I think. Inspires all allies within it to win the penalty down an enemy. Indeed. Zealous Focus. That's a modal one. Liberating Exhortation. Twice per encounter. Summon all enemy strength in order to temporarily ignore existing hostile effects. They will resume. Oh, that's what I was remembering. Yeah. Zealous Charge. 2 move plus 2. Okay, that's a modal as well. Beneficial effects are suspended. On the enemy. That's the opposite. Ages of Loyalty. That's a passive. Confused, Charmed, and Dominated characters have severe accuracy penalties when attacking the Paladin in particular. So that's just not... I don't like that. Reinforcing Exhortation. This is a Paladin ability, so let's see. Commands an ally to redouble their efforts, improving their deflection by 25. That's pretty awesome. For 23 seconds. That's not too awesome, but that's pretty good. So I might go with that. Reinforcing Exhortation. I need to remember these things. Coordinated attacks. 10% attack accuracy. She's pretty accurate as it is. Righteous Soul. Defense against a bunch of things for herself. That's passive. Inspires urgency, attack speed on allied. I don't really want that. Hastened exhortation. Okay, so let's go with reinforcing exhortation. Because that sounds pretty awesome. And that's her. That's her leveled up. What is Pelagina's race? She is a Aumaua god. Godlike. Godlike is the word. She's Aumaua. She's pretty big. She's from the Valen Republics,
I'm
though.
ready.
So her background also matters there. Avian godlike. She's an avian godlike. She's all manner of... I don't know. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? It's pretty awesome. And then she has that beautiful, beautiful shade of copper or bronze, I guess. Not copper. It wouldn't be copper. It would be bronze on her skin, and just, yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. She looks amazing. And then we have over here. This is an Orlan. They have very short arms now that I look at it. And he's a druid. He transforms into a Stelgar. So let's... and this is a helmet that I gave him. So he's athletics. Okay. Let's see over here. Oh, yeah. Now I have skills. No, Dispel Mastery. Okay. Sunbeam, maybe, then. Okay. Let's see. What do I want? Well, again, this burn damage. I want something general. Charm Beast. No. Shock. No. Nature's... Wait a minute. Shock is good because it adds more... He has already shocking extra. So Dancing Bolts is pretty good. Well, how does that work? Thin bolts of lightning hit the enemies in the area of effect. Area of effect is a radius. Sounds good to me. Could go with that one and probably should use that a little bit more. How does the spell mastery work? Can I unselect? Yeah. So a free use that per encounter. Okay, so it's a single use. Nature's Mark, what's that? Minus deflection. Oh, that's a debuff on the enemies. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty... Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. The radius is not very good, but yeah. Nature's Vigor, that's a buff on friends. Yeah. Sunbeam is damage. Dancing Bolts. How does that do so much less damage? It sets blinded. Seriously, why does that do less damage? Foe AoE, 4.26. Oh, because it's much smaller. I see. But he does more damage because he has a skill. Talon's Reach does slash damage, it's also smaller. Tangle Foot, Vile Thorns, Winter Wind. That's pretty good and has a push. The push, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go with Dancing Bolts. I'm just gonna use those a little bit more. I'm in Act 3, yeah. And Dog Days is right. This also doesn't count the expansion. I haven't done pretty much anything about the expansion. We are actually gonna start on that pretty soon. We'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing the Grieving Mother as well. We could wait for the expansion. We do need to complete the expansion before the end of the game. So, I kind of want to find a place to stop the main quest and then go to the expansion. The expansion is going to be about 20 hours of gameplay. No, actually, maybe more. Maybe about 40. Maybe less, actually. 30 hours. Depends on how it goes. So 10 streams. It's going to be 10 streams on the expansion. But then again, the end of the game is another 20, I should say. So, yeah, it's going to be fine. Let's see. Pelagina is human by birth and not Aumaua. Okay, thank you for correcting me, Dog Days. I thought she was Aumaua. Because she's so tall and big. But there we go. She's not. Do you know if her race is playable in Pillars of Eternity 2? I don't know, Bruno. I hope so. I hope so. I need to get some nice portraits. I really like the portrait that I had for my character in the Let's Play, though. She looks a little bit like Emma Watson, though. Was it Emma Stone? Emma Watson. I mix the names. I know them. I know who they are. They look very different. Both very dashing, but I don't remember exactly. Dancing Bolts are more than twice as large as Radios. Yes, that's true, Dog Days. She has a special race. Yeah, indeed, she has a special race. There aren't any new races. Well, you could still play a special race. Come on, who knows? I don't. Maybe. Do you know? Let's get that. Oh, we got new skills as well. We have new skills for Iravius. Let's see what that is all about. Ooh, those look amazing. I don't know if they are. Cleansing Wind. A push. And friendly target endurance. How does that work? Creates a rolling cloud of purification, healing out the endurance of allies and pushing back enemies. That's interesting. Just go away. Let me heal these guys. That's interesting. What about this one? Embrace the Earth Talon. A trio of stone claws erupt from the ground, petrifying and inflicting slash damage on everyone caught in the area. So it does a little bit of slash damage and sets petrified if successful on an accuracy plus 10 versus fortitude. Fortitude here being not the mind resistance, but the sort of poison resistance and that sort of stuff. So it's kind of really good. The length is it's good. It's good. It's very small though. This should be much bigger. This should be like 10 meters for it to be actually good. I mean, it might, contextually speaking, might be good, but can't really see it. We got Firebug over here. Amazing extension. Of course, Firefox killed it, and the current Firefox developer edition is not as good. Let me just rant about that. I'll rant that forever. But anyway, burn damage a little bit. Jumps to 8 targets. Okay. So it's interesting. Applies the same effect as a full target. It's okay. We've seen this in action, actually. And over here we have Nature's Terror. That is an AoE around the caster. Radius on the caster. That does shock damage and terrifies for 4 seconds. That is terrible. These are not good spells. Plague of Insects. Now, this is good. This is raw damage. This kills a lot. This just murders. This murders us as well. And it just lasts a long time. But it's very, very good. This is amazing. This is amazing. And reduces concentration. Sets sickened. It's just awesome. It's the best thing. And now that I know how it works, actually, look at that. We know how it works. We could buff our fortitude to fight those druids instead of just going around and being dummies. We could buff our fortitude to save against that. But of course I didn't. Anyway, Relentless Storm. Positioning also works because the size is not the best, is it? 7.1 radius. Come on, that's so crazy. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, Relentless Storm, a foe AoE, brings a deadly storm into being, striking enemies frequently in the area. So it's basically like the other one. It does very little damage though. Unfortunately, why does it do so little damage? But it also stuns them. Because this one does so much more damage. Because this stuns them. It probably depends as well on the frequency of the storm. It's relentless, so who knows. And then we have Wall of Thorns. Creates a thick wall of gnarled thorns, inflicting pierce damage. It also applies a poison effect and inflicts a weakened state, failing a fortitude check. So this level is more about crowd control. We got some damaging things, but it's a lot about crowd control. Because we have Cleansing Wind that pushes and heals. We have Embrace the Earth that petrifies. We have a damage spell over here. We have a Frightened one. It's very weak. And unless this has just a bunch... It's not even accuracy plus anything. It's just accuracy. Then we have damage over here over time, which is interesting. Relentless Storm, which is stunning. And Wall of Thorns, which sets weakened, which reduces constitution and movement and might. Which is nice, but we have other weakened things to work with. Especially her, I think. Reinforcing Exaltation. Yeah, we have these things. Or Exhortation. So pretty good stuff all around. Let's take a look at our buildings here. We have a quest over here that I almost forgot. I apologize for that. Let's see. Lavender in Lee. Let's just see what you guys are saying. Sorry. Why laptop battery only charges up to 79%? WTSPQ. That's interesting. One of the cells might be dead. Because if it's a 5-cell battery, that kind of sounds like it. It's weird that it would be a 5-cell battery, though. Because usually there are 3 and 6s. They're usually in pairs. Do you usually leave it plugged in? Okay, yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, there'll be dog days. There'll be new NPCs, new races. Yeah, sure. And keep shooting bolts. Cast once and cast. Yeah, it's like the other one, Swisher. 9-cell battery. Does the math add up there? Could be. Just put on a beat. Yeah, one of the parallels could be toast. Anyway, let's see what this one is. Lavender in Lee. Do I like history-driven games? Most conversation. No, actually, I don't like history-driven games. I like stuff like this game in particular, or I like with a lot of text, but not like plot-driven. Sort of, I like to do what I want to do. That's mostly what I mean. It's not that I don't like, but it's I don't prefer. Like, for example, I like Banner Saga, but that's more of a visual novel. It's just fine. I liked it. It was good. But I prefer stuff like Fallout or Divinity: Original Sin, or Arcanum, or stuff like that. I think the most plot-driven that I'll have in my top 5 RPG is probably gonna be, Vampire Bloodlines. So, yeah. The Red Strings Club is a pretty good one. I don't know what the Red Strings Club is. Let's see. On a remote island in the Deadfire Archipelago, which we are going to go to in Pillars of Eternity 2, the famed apothecary Tamawatua creates potions and unguents that are, I know what that is, I just don't know how to pronounce it, that are renowned from Nasitak to the northern edges of the Eastern Reach. He boasts that the secret to his success in his location within the archipelago, from which he has access not only to a huge array of native creatures, is his location, that's the secret, from which he has access not only to a huge array of native creatures and plants, but also to merchants traveling from all the settled parts of the world. Lately, Tama's house and laboratory have come under attack by pirates, forcing him to flee from island to island almost every day. The apothecary's clients and Tama's many children have pled with the pirates to stop their pursuit, receiving no sympathy from the pirates and no help from the mainland rulers of Abet. They have turned to mercenaries in the Eastern Reach for help. Let's assign something over there, and let's send Brasswick in there. He's gonna do a good job. He's very good, very, very powerful. He's a druid, and very, very powerful. He has a lot of might. He murders a lot. Not as powerful as what's her name? I don't remember. Sonia. Sonia is she's a paladin. So basically, I had these characters made to stand in for these two before I could have them. They are not as powerful as my own characters. I am glad to say, because that means I did a good job. Although to be fair, Hiravis is more of a spellcaster kind of guy, whereas Brasswick is just a brute. He just goes for melee. He's just a brute. And Ravis can do a little bit more, not more damage with the spellcasting, but he just can. He's a little bit fast. He's just better a little bit on that. As a spellcaster, he might be a little bit better. I don't really know. I would need to see. So let's see. Rest. Why are we here? Anyway, let's just rest for perception. There we go. So that's gonna be that for this stream. Next stream, we're gonna talk to our companions, and we're gonna go to Deerford and continue the main quest, and then we're gonna sort of stop the main quest and go for the expansions. But that's gonna be that for the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Wasteland Drifter just joined us. Thank you so much for joining me, Wasteland Drifter. I'm so sorry that it's done, because it's now more than 1 AM. But if you guys want to watch this stream or any other streams that I have, be sure to check my YouTube channel, because I upload them all there. You just go to youtube.com/KernelRPGGaming, or this is my main channel page, and at the bottom of the page there's playlists with all of the streams, including this one. But Twitch also keeps the streams a little bit. It's kind of tricky to find the things here on Twitch, but if you know how it is, you can also watch it here on Twitch. But I also upload them on YouTube. So yeah, that's going to be that for tonight. I hope you guys had a good time. I definitely had a blast. Thank you so much for joining me. You've made my night, as you always do. And I'll see you next Thursday for some Darkwood. Bye-bye. That didn't work. Stupid computer. Why doesn't it do that? Why doesn't it? I'm pressing Control and I'm pressing 4, and it doesn't show the thing. My glass. Well, the stream is done. It should be. I can't even mute myself. It's like I need to cough. I can't. But yeah, my glasses are all screwed up because I sort of puckered my nose and screwed up the glasses. And I can't C to fix it. I have my old ones over there. This crap got it for so cheap. I'm happy with the purchase. It's just that it's pretty cheap. And then it's cheap because of cheapness. But yeah, I'm gonna need to save the game before I exit. Over here, what is the stream? Stream 23? Stream 23. And then I can quit, apply, or accept. And I can click exit. And now I can do this. No, it doesn't work. Why not? It's not Pillars of Eternity's fault. It is OBS or my computer. Ah, there it works. With a freeze as well, my god. I'm still here. Well, I'm not anymore. Because, you know. Anyway. Bye.